start that recording again. I'm recording about a terabyte of video right now. Terabyte of video since last night and tonight. Terabyte. A lot.
I feel like these airdrops are going in the same spot every time.
I was noticing that in the last server too.
Join Hurricane on the chain.
I mean, it's not bad because they're right next to us, but...
Kismet, you didn't introduce the start of your next clip.
Yeah, I already did. Already stopped it and restarted. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, you did that, but you didn't announce and this is part 3. I hope you've been enjoying the stream.
Oh, well, thanks. This is part 3, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're going to get going. I don't like to say the part in case I cut it up even more. But welcome back to the stream, everybody. If you're watching this on YouTube, we're going to keep building our Kismet Killbox. Let's do it. My mod's keeping me...
You should do it like a survivor's log. Like, this is day 7.
Kismet?
Oh, that'd be fun. Yeah.
I think you have... I think you have a little, something in the box over the fort.
Oh, I do. Oh, I have to check it out later.
He does.
I don't know who put it there, but I think you'll be very happy.
Awesome. I will check it out in just a few. Got to get this base going.
Box for a reason.
All right, I gotta stop these.
Supposed to not say anything, right?
No, I put it there so no one else would touch it.
I think everybody knows we shouldn't touch it.
All right, now I'm gonna go ahead.
I want to lick it. I'm gonna lick it.
Hey,
do that.
Whatever it is, don't lick it. No licking it. They're always licking my stuff.
Flavor.
Why are they always licking my stuff? Why are they doing that? We have lots of fun in here. As you can see, we have an amazing team. Now, see how I put the block at the top? It makes it easier to frame it out. Look at that. See, you don't have to go up there to frame it out. You don't have all the problem of framing it. Always make the edge post first. Makes it a lot easier to frame that ceiling. So let's keep framing out the ceiling. Now, the nice thing is we have a pre-existing metal ceiling here, so we'll be fine there. I do need to watch out that I do make an entrance to the upper area. And I like to make sure that I have posts all the way across. All right. Oh, need some more of those. Now, as you can see, I go back and forth while I'm crafting stuff. Now, if I had pre-crafted it, I probably would do all the ceiling and floor first, and then come back to these kind of side support poles. And again, this is called the Kismet Killbox. Now, I could try to take the credit, but really, an amazing person called Mace Windu came in and said, "Hey, Kismet, I came up with an idea for the Kismet Killbox." And I said, "All right, let's see it." So we gave him a whole bunch of supplies. We let him go loose. And I consider him my building mentor in-game. I appreciate it greatly, all that extra effort that he did take to show me how to build. So as you can see, we use just a kind of a basic design. We're using a pre-existing structure right now to just make it go a little bit faster, because we basically ran out of time last time. I'm just going to square that off on that side, though it's not symmetrical. I know some of you are like, Kismet, it's not symmetrical, bro. Roll with it. Roll with it. Do what you can do. All right, let's get the front here done. Now, not only do I have to build this, but I also have to upgrade it to cobblestone, which is going to take me some time. That's why I have everybody making cobblestone right now. And what I really need are the sides. I really need the sides right now. Once you have the sides in, then you're fairly safe. Now, I'm probably going to use this center one here. Hey, Chew, you there? He's queuing up a lot of music, I can tell. He's doing music.
Back here.
Twisting the night away. Stop those for a second. 50s. Flagstone pillars, 50 more. Sometimes you just got to do it yourself.
Yeah, take that.
Dang.
It's like auto death.
Tristan, we're having an amazing stream tonight. We're rocking it. What the heck? Hope I don't bring the whole thing down. Whatever gets her done. Whatever gets her done. Now we have ceiling access to our base. Oh, yeah. Nice. Oh. Another one gotta go. Another one's gotta go.
Is anyone making spikes right now?
Need some food. More food, Kismet. More food. Eat on the run. Nice. Oh, I like it. I like it. All right. Back to it. All right, we need our center poles. Let's finish those center poles up. Feel free to chair dance at home, everybody. Oh, failfish. You're going to screw up. Just go with it. Just roll with it. Roll with it. Got to get her done. Now, we got some cement posts here, which are going to help us out here at the very beginning. Less cement that I need to make later. Go ahead and get this one over here so I don't forget it. Gonna leave that gap for now. Gonna leave that gap. That should be enough of those. Now we're gonna need some more flagstone. If I can spell it right. And let's just make 200. Go. Alright, I'm gonna need all the flagstone moved over here. If you guys got some flagstone, bring it over here in the brown box. Let's eat some more.
I grabbed all that was in the box.
Look at this. Look at this. All I gotta do is build out this little spot here. Look at that. That's all I gotta do because I've already got the pre-existing. That makes it so much nicer. And a little bit over here and I'm done. Come on, where's my boxes? Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Should have went quicker crafting. Do I got the ability? Let's do quicker crafting. What do we got? Quicker crafting. Let's do it. Buy it. Come on, speed it up. I got stuff to do. I got stuff to do. This is awesome. This is going to be one of our best starts ever. Killbox is going to be done on day 7. I have done it by day 7 before, but never this good. Never this amazing. Killbox is up. Nice.
Nice.
Now, if you just leave one in there, by the way, it stops popping out of your bar. I should probably do that. Let's give it a minute. Let's go ahead and start upgrading. I'm going to go ahead and grab some cobblestone. I'm going to update the outside of the base. Just a few minutes left, everybody. We're going to have Horde Night. Let's do it. Start to upgrade. Somebody can make some iron spikes, please, and start putting them around the outside of the base. There's a ton of iron back in there. Just who's going to do it? Let us know. So do the bottom 2.
I'll do it. This is row.
All right, awesome. Thanks, man. So what I'm going to do is update the outer part of the base to cobblestone. Now, cobblestone is pretty awesome very early on because 1,500 damage it can take. So it's going to do a great job of defending us here in the kill box. Now, I might even be upgrading the base. Whoop, Smoke Tack, Horde Night. Thank you, Smoke Tack, for dropping the big bada boom. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Boom. Thank you so much for that bit, love. Setting that cup on fire. Let's see. Let's keep going. We gotta hurry. We gotta hurry. 17. Am I gonna make it? I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna make it, but we're gonna sure try. A weema wop, a weema wop.
Alright guys, I'm heading to bed. I wanted to make it to Horde Night, but I'm way too tired.
Oh man, it's literally minutes away, but alright,
Yeah.
take it easy.
Alright, rest well.
Yeah, I've got
Have
to
a
work
good
in the
night.
morning. I'll talk to y'all later.
Thanks, Big JP, for all your help, man. Big JP
Alright, I'm
rocking
making
it.
some baked potatoes. Because that's about the only thing I can make without a bunch of other ingredients.
Okay, I gotta make a bunch more cobblestone. How many of those I got? 42. I got enough. Cobblestone rocks. Craft them all. Go. Should have been making cobblestone rocks there too. We're putting down some iron spikes. And let's keep going.
I found 1 or 2 aloe vera seeds. They're somewhere in the drop box.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, look at all that cobblestone they made. What a triumph. Oh my gosh. That was like 6,000 cobblestone in there. Nice job, guys. 6,000 cobblestone. That's a triumph right there.
More coming.
That's the most I've ever had at the very beginning. The most I've ever had on day 7. We're crushing it, everybody. Welcome to the stream. My name is Kismet. I'm a variety streamer. As you can see, we're building the Kismet Killbox. We're getting it started. We're going to be fairly safe. There's no guarantee that we're not all going to die, though. But we're going to try not to die. Going to try not to die. We need a ladder. We need another ladder. Stop that cobblestone for a second. Start it again. Craft it all. We need it. We need a ramp. We need a ramp. All right, stop those cobblestones. We need a ramp. Ramp. Let's see. Flagstone ramp. 1, 2, 3, 3, 6, 9, 12. Let's say 20. I hit that totally by mistake, but it's totally true. That was perfect timing on that sound, actually. I hit that totally by mistake. All right, let's go ahead and finish out the floor. Then we're going to make a ramp. And we should be good. I don't need no women on my mind right now. I'm trying to build a base. Come on, baby. We're going to get this done. We're going to get this done by Horde Night. Now I can upgrade it during Horde Night. Don't need to worry about that right now. Now I need what I need a ramp for people to run up on the base. Right? I'm going to put it off to the side. Right here. Now what I need to do, of course, is make sure that I'm putting it off at the right distance. So right here is going to be the outer frame right here. Hey Chewy, do you want to put down some wood frames around the top edge of the base where I just put some wood frames down?
Sure. Let me see if I have any wood.
So what I did is I made 1 offset here for this.
Wood. I only have like 6.
And then a 2 offset. I've got 80 on me. If you come find me, I'll drop them on the ground.
Put about 300 or so more cobblestone in the backs, and I have more on the way.
But I heard some bad guy. All right. So what I did is I offset it 1 for our overhang, and then 2 so the zombies can't make it across. And then I'm going to make it 3 wide for those people who have trouble jumping. Now I'm also going to make it a little bit higher than I did last time because people have trouble jumping. If they have trouble jumping, then I make it 1 extra high like that. So this way you can just run and jump without actually have to physically jump. And that's me falling down and hurting myself. So first thing is I start with that. Like that. Nice. And then I just go ahead and build a pyramid here. Oh, I need a bunch more flagstone. Flagstone blocks. I can never have enough of these flagstone blocks at the very beginning.
Dire wolves coming in. Watch out, Kismet.
Oh! Crap!
All the wolves.
Kismet.
Oh my gosh, I filled in the rest of the kill box just as I tried to get. Run up the ramp if you can. Run! If you're in the kill box, try to pull him over here. Try to drag him to the east side. Holy mackerel! Look how many arrows it takes. Dead. Come here, little wolf. Dead. Dead, dead. Little suckers. Drag him out more. I can't shoot him there. Drag him out in the front of the kill box. I can't shoot him. We're in the danger zone. Come on, little wolfy wolf. Come over here. Can't get me in the kill box, bro. Can't get me in the kill box. Neener, neener. That's why we call it the kill box. Gonna get you. You're a bad puppy. Getting dire wolves out of nowhere.
Well, when this is over, our food situation will be better.
Drag that dire over here. You've dragged him away. You got to get him in front of the kill box. We can't shoot him. I'm inside the kill box. Woo! Did you see me close that just in time? I need somebody to come over here and shiv these. So we have that food. Whew! That was close. You see me how I closed the kill box right when they showed up? I'd done that before with wolves, right at that one moment. Alright, blocks, blocks. Flagstone blocks. Forget it. Make 1,400 of them. I ain't got time to put in specific numbers. Got literally minutes left.
Somebody's backpack?
Come on with that crafting. Forget it. I'm just going to do it on the side here. Going to do it on the side. Going to build a temporary one out of frames. Right here. Okay, going up the side there. Okay, I got the ramp going if you want to go up the ramp. Come on, Kismet. You got this, bro. You got this. Seconds left. Seconds left. Good to go. Good to go.
Perfect.
Everybody to the kill box. Put a box on top of the kill box, please, with ammo, food, everything that everybody needs. Last minute, man. Last minute is what they call this stuff. Last minute. Look at this stuff.
Okay, making the box.
Come on, give me that. Give me that. Give me those box already. Come on, hurry up. Lightning's coming in. Come on. I made it extra high for you, Gwen, so you don't have to jump. You can just run.
Thank you.
Let's do it. Take out my frames. Somebody needs to be running wood frames around the top. See if you can help out Chewy. Oh, no, we lost Chewy.
Okay, you want the storage box on top, right?
Yeah, storage box on top. Grab everything out of that storage box at the bottom. We got literally seconds. There we go. Where'd those ramps go? You're seeing me at my finest, everybody. You're seeing me at my finest. I am building like a boss. I am under the gun. I'm gonna get this kill box done.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Gonna get it done.
There's
Done.
these reinforced things on the edges.
Where'd the hole go? Where'd the hole?
Stuff out of the storage box on the ground.
Yes, get all that stuff. You got literally seconds to get over here.
Samson's got it.
Okay, I've got to upgrade. I got to upgrade everything. Bring me the cobblestone. I'm out of cobblestone. Rowan, forget that. Forget that thing. Forget it, Rowan. You got literally seconds. Just put down as much as you can. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that. Why don't I don't have enough cobblestone? What's the deal? Literally, I need a bazillion cobblestone. And there we go, Horde Night. Horde Night has begun. Dang it. Dang it. I haven't finished the back of it yet.
Here they come. West.
West.
So I'm going to be upgrading the base during Horde Night. If they start to break through the base, let me know. I'm going to just be upgrading the base while they're attacking. Yep, there she is. She wants to say hello. Woo, first level of the base uploaded. Or upgraded. Nice. Nice. They're coming in from this side. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that. What do we got back here? Who wants to get shot in the face? Who wants to get shot? Where they at? Where they at? Holy moly. And this is why we call it the kill box. Because we're in the box, they're trying to kill us. More of them coming in. Day 7, first Horde night on the server. Toast. Shoot her in the booty. Shoot her in the booty. Get her attention. Toast. All right, do I got enough to upgrade some more? Let's do it. Now, until I see I'm attacking the other side of the base, I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it. Where'd the rest of that cobblestone go, guys? You got anybody else with cobblestone?
I only had 154 left. I put it in the box upstairs.
You've emptied out all of that box, right?
Samson went for it, so I think he got it.
Yeah,
all.
I got everything.
Okay, good. I don't have to go down and do it. All right, let's shoot some zombies. Nailed her. Dead. Man, I'm on a roll with my bow today. Hold still, hold still. I hate it when they helicopter. Oh, I don't like to waste arrows. Can't even see him. Dead. Going back in the kill box. Man, that was like last second. Very last second. Somebody's blocking the elevator. Move away from the elevator, Chewie. Hardest thing sometimes is somebody else is in front of you. Whew, mama, the kill box is working good so far. Holding up, it's holding up. Got me and broke my leg. Such is the way it goes. All right, let's go heal myself. Heal myself. What we got? Splint. Use it. Well, here's what we got. That's what I'm going to use. Use myself a kit.
There's a splint upstairs.
Already got it.
Northwest.
All right, looking good up there. Get in there. Get in that hole. It's Fred. Get Uncle Fred. Big Mama. We are owning these suckers. We're owning it up. That's why we call it the Kismet Killbox. Look at that. Half, not even fully built, still working fantastically. Now, is this going to work good past day 54? Absolutely not. They will annihilate this base. But day 7, it's not bad. Keep coming in the corners. I hate that. Gotcha. Oh, I need some food. Ah, screw it. Screw it, I'm busy. Can't get that guy. Can't get that guy. I need an axe. Pick up some of that stuff. Clear it with an axe. Can't get it. Can't get it in that corner. Big Mama. Got her. Got her, got her, got her. Little modification in the box while I'm waiting. We had just enough cobblestone, too. That was close. That was close. Especially with those dyers, how I closed the box. Food Kiss, read chat. Yes, OG Pimps. And sometimes I do, but not during Horde Night. During Horde Night, obviously, I don't read the chat. I am very good in my chat. You want to chat to me? It's easy. Just use my name. Kiz or Kismet in the chat. See, this, by the way, for everybody who hangs in my stream, this is why I say that so much in the chat. If you guys see why I say that like every 30 minutes or an hour for all the new people who come in to just use my name, I've said it literally thousands of times in the stream. Because I do get focused. If I do get focused, you want to interact with me, go for it. Just use my name. It'll attach to the top of my chat. I'll be happy to get to you when, of course, when I'm done with Horde Night here in just a few moments as well. Got to help my peeps. Got to look out for my peeps. We're trying to survive. We're trying to survive. No worries, kids. I know I'm dad dancing. I'm dad dancing. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Kismet, you're making blocks. Exactly, Casey. I'm making blocks. Food, Kiz. Yes, I will in a bit. I'll take a little damage. It'll be okay. Kismet, if you want cobblestone, stop your 1,000 blocks. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I forgot. That's what I'm doing. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the reminder. Thanks for hanging out, OG Pimp. Thanks for hanging out. I forgot about the cobblestone. I totally zoned on it. Thanks for backing me up with that. It's okay. We're good. We're good. Whew. I just had to get those ones up, upgraded down below and go from there. Whew. Holy moly. Here's some bad guys. Let's go out there and see if there's anybody we need to smack. Who else we need to smack? Already broke my leg anyway. Yeah, over here. Meep, meep. Dead. Come over here. Bam. Like that. Want some more of it? I got plenty of it. Smack her. Darn it. Got her. Got her. Whew. And there we go. By day 7. Built the kill box. Got the whole entire base organized. Ready to go. Now it's smooth sailing. Smooth sailing from here on out. Once I have the kill box built, that's it. We've got a built-in base. We're rocking and rolling. It is nice. I kind of feel like I should have extended the kill box out a little bit. So I'm kind of glad I didn't fill in the rest of that cobblestone. You only really need to fill up the bottom block if you don't have any spikes. But if you have spikes down, then you don't really need to upgrade that one unless somebody starts to hit it. Just do the middle, the bottom one and the second one up. You should be okay by day 7. And that was amazing. That was an amazing team effort. Incredibly great team effort, everybody. That rocked. Especially when those dyers showed up and I put the last piece down and just saved my butt at that very last second. Whew. That was close. All right. Yes, Calvinova. In my stream, you will see me run my food all the way down to the bottom. You will see me run my water all the way down to the bottom. Typically, I am building stuff or managing my peeps. But I will come back, and don't worry, I'll get my food and water. If it goes down, it's okay. I know it'll come back up again eventually. I don't care if I die. No big deal. If I die from thirst or hunger, I have died 500 times or so from thirst and hunger before. But I am good right now. I'm good. Let's see what else we got. We got some pie. Let's have some pie. And I've also got a bunch of water. Whew, mama. Whew, mama. That was a race, wasn't it? That was a race. If you like that, throw a 1 in the chat. If you think that was epic, that we got all of that done. We moved her there. We found each other. We worked together. We collected a bunch of materials. We moved our base.
I think that's where I like the idea of putting the garden.
All right, sounds good. We moved our base from the other side over there. We go ahead and grab that base. We grabbed everything out of that base, moved it over here to the tools one, set up our entire sorting boxes, filled in the windows, put down some doors, fixed that up. Then everybody started crafting a whole bunch of cobblestone. Then I started crafting a whole bunch of blocks and cylinders and things. On day 7, I was actually starting to build. That's when I started to build out the Kismet Killbox. Dire wolves attacked right before night. We closed up the Killbox right at the right time, killed off those dire wolves, and all those wolves killed all those zombies for Horde Night. Mission accomplished, bro. Mission accomplished. Thank you, by the way, everybody trying to yell out to me, say, Kismet, bro. Watch out for that cobblestone. Watch out for that cobblestone. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, but remember, I do get focused. Sometimes I may be chatting with my peeps. Sometimes I may be working away on stuff, as you can see. Oh, it's already upgraded. Already upgraded. Nice. As you can see, I kind of feel like I should move that out more. I feel like I should square it off on the base. I don't really want to leave that there. I don't like it. I don't like it. If I don't like it, I don't stay with it. It makes it hard to shoot off the side of the base. Did you see how we had trouble shooting off the side of the base there? So I do need to extend that out a bit so we can shoot off the side of the base, and then I'll probably cut that out right there, which there's a lot of steel, by the way. A lot of steel we can use. Let's see. All the awesome people who were hitting that follow button while I was getting into some trouble. Way Too Cruel to You. We had White Widow, thank you so much for Freeze Tag. And Bobo Leezy, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Show them some love, everybody. Show them some love. Good job, Kismet. Thank you, English, please. I think that was one of the greatest starts ever. The greatest starts we've ever had as a team. That was amazing. Kismet, your streams are dope, homie. Within seconds of turning it on, you get me smiling, feeling positive. Thank you, homie. Stay awesome. Thank you, Gonzo. I appreciate it big time. I'm going to go ahead and take that and put that in my nice things that people say. Those are the things that inspire me every day to make this the best stream I've ever done. This is the best stream ever. You've made a good choice to come in here tonight because we've been doing some amazing stuff. Working together as a team. I'm falling down, hurting myself. Things like that. Now, again, I'm going to go ahead and extend this out. I think I'm going to take these spikes out. That seems like the smart idea. On the west side of the kill box, let's not put down any more spikes. I think we're going to need to take up all these spikes in this curb edge because we couldn't shoot over the side of the kill box very well. So I'm going to extend the kill box out to these other posts. So when you guys get a minute, if you guys can lend a hand with that, that'd be awesome. All right. So yeah, it's okay. When day 1, if you do stuff and you get stuff and you're like, you know what, I don't like it. That's why I don't fully upgrade it on day 1. Because I had a feeling that I wasn't going to like it. I wasn't going to like it being tucked under there. I don't like it being tucked under there. I like it when you can stand on the outside edge and shoot down on the particular base. That does help a lot with the kill box. So you can aim just straight down, shoot through the frames, get them right in the head while they're trying to get into the box. Over here, you can see that we can't do that because they get up underneath this part right here. Now, I could cut this ceiling out, but it's 3 levels high. It's much more effort to do that than to actually just go in and do it from up here. Now, we also need to build ourselves an overhang there. Eventually, you'll see us using... it's kind of a bummer, like, to build it and then take it down in it. But that's okay. I still can use the floor. But what we can do is we can also build an overhang for birds. Watch out for birds. So you can get inside for birds and try to shoot them. Try to shoot them. All right, everybody. Again, if you can lend me a hand over here, I'm going to extend the kill box a little bit. We need to clear these spikes on the side. And then also take down some of these pillars. Take down some of these pillars. Good evening, Kismet. Great night to see some monsters. Exactly, Spider Lamba. It's been amazing. It's been amazing so far.
This side over here?
Yeah, these on the west side. I'm going to take out these kind of smaller pillars, as well as all the spikes on this side, so I can extend it to where the cement is. See that kind of cement circle thing there? So we've got to take all this back out again.
Thing that I'm standing next to?
Yeah. Yeah, so we got to take all this stuff back out. But luckily I didn't upgrade the whole thing, so just the cobblestone's going to be bad. Let's see, how am I doing? Did I hit level 10? Ah, level 8. How much do I got? 15. Oh, mama. Oh, mama, I'm going to have it. I need 3 more points and 2 more levels. I think I'm going to have it. Now, I could go into minor 69er, but I got to save my points for steel. I want to get steel right at the very second I can get steel at level 10. I want to get that locked in. Want to get that locked in. I got my team backing me up. We're going to modify the kill box a bit here. It would be unusual from what we usually do. But that's okay. You gotta modify on the fly here. On the fly. Woo! Wasn't that crazy? Well, that was a crazy night. That was amazing. Amazing. That was an incredible start. Incredible 7 days. Now, again, the reason why they call it 7 days to die, if you are new to the game, if you are new to my stream, they call it 7 days to die because every 7 days, that happens. And in Alpha 16, it is even worse. It is even worse because we've gotten up to about day, I think it was day 83, that we've gotten up to, and the hordes are insane. Now, we had electricity going, though, which is pretty awesome. We had gotten electricity going. We had got some turrets going. We'd gotten all that stuff going. Now, from day up to day 7, it's build the base, create the kill box. Then after day 7, it's then do the farm, and then do mini bikes. So you're going to see us do a lot of that after I kind of finish the kill box off here a bit and go from there. Now, we're very low level right now, so breaking these things takes a while. But we're going to go ahead and just break it a bit. You know, I could probably just leave the openings. Now that I think about it. I could just leave this as an opening and just leave the rest and just kind of make an extension. I think that's what I'm going to do, just to save some time. I'll come back and modify it later. But I will do that probably just to save some time. Oh, I have just enough to repair that. Look at that. We also need to prioritize our underground base. Now, when I see somebody who needs help, boom, meep, meep. What? Come on. He's a big, giant guy. Meep, meep. Meep, meep. Kismet in the house. Nobody messes with my members. Nobody messes with them or I'm all over them. I'm all over them.
I'll be right back.
All right. I'm just going to leave this end open a little bit here and then extend it and then eventually come back and take out the rest of the pillars later on, just so everybody knows. All right, so we put these spikes down, but then I realized I have to extend the kill box because it's not working well. They can't shoot down. Always be willing to modify your designs when you need to. We've built in this pre-existing building. We used the roof and some of these cement pillars, which is great because I don't have cement yet. I'll get that later. Now, here's the trick. Let one person hit, then you go. Watch how much faster it is. See? If you alternate and you're not hitting at the same time, it goes super fast. Now you wait for him to hit, then you go. Look at that teamwork action. All right, they're on top of it. They're on top of it. I'm going to let them go ahead and do that. I made 203 blocks. That's fine. I'm going to need a whole lot of them in a minute. I'm going to need a whole lot of them. I'm going to go ahead and extend the base out like so. I'm going to have to remove that. Let me go ahead and remove these ones at the end. Whew. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I felt like I was running there. And then once you get past day 7, you have the kill box up. Then you're like, all right, we're good. We're good for a moment. We got a few days now. Especially with this many people getting this much food and this much stuff going.
Holy dogs, lots of them.
Crap! Come here, doggy! No! Dogs horde! Bad doggy! Take that, sucker.
I think I prefer the wolves.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. This is crazy. I tell you, this is the mayhem server this time. Come here, little doggy. Laters. The trick to them is to backtrack. Backtrack, and then they come straight for you, and then hit him in the head. Bad doggy.
Bring it back over here. Oh, is that the only one left?
Holy mackerel, was that awesome? What? Another one in the chat if you guys like that. Holy mackerel. We got plenty of meat now. Look at that. Shiv the heck out of them suckers.
This is giving me rotting meat.
Oh, yeah. No, that's for your fertilizer.
Yeah, still need it.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Holy moly. Oh, holy meep meep, says Fizzly. Exactly, meep meep. Had to do the Kismet drive-by on those dogs. Dogs are very, very hard. Typically, I keep a shotgun just so I can unload it on the face of the dog. Now, I don't have a shotgun. I don't have any, or actually, I think I had a pistol. Does it got any bullets? 15 bullets. I'll save it for a horde night in the future or for birds. The birds are very deadly, as well as a pack of dogs. We already got a pack of dyers. We already got a pack of dogs. That's crazy, man. That's crazy this early.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I had better days.
Oh.
Okay, I'm back.
Well, hopefully your good part of your day is about to start, Jay, because we already got the kill box up. We're having the greatest start ever in the history of all of our runs in 7 Days to Die.
Oh, wow. Sounds like you guys have been busy.
Very busy. We're on day 7 right now. We just did horde night. I got the kill box up. We've been attacked by hordes of dire wolves. We've been attacked by hordes of dogs. Right now, we're just trying to kind of finish out the kill box now that we did horde night. So once you're in, man, let me know. Samson will send you the info, and you should be ready to come in. It's all new info. It's a whole new server, by the way. You'll see you log on faster. It's a lot more stable. Much better host than we had before.
Take him here. Take this behind you.
Look at Chewy,
Whose
looking good.
backpack is that?
Oh, thank you,
It's
Chewy.
mine. I died during the dog attack.
All right, taking out this stuff. We had put these spikes down, but it was my bad. I should have realized that I needed to offset it. But, you know, I take responsibility. Oh, we need some more food out here. Anybody else bring any more food out?
No, I need to make more food, but I need ingredients for that.
What do we do with all that meat we just collected from the dyers? Are we cooking that up?
Yes.
Because I'm at 0 food. If you could run some over to me, that'd be awesome. And just put it in this box outside here on the road. All right. Got to keep
running into the spikes.
Got to keep going on my stuff. Got to keep going on my stuff. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and put some blocks down. Fill this in now. Oh, I need the cement curb taken out too. Sorry.
Got another dog coming.
Was that more dogs? Yeah, another dog southwest in the road. Lead that dog. Oh, come on. That was a good shot. Right in the face. Come on, doggy. You are a bad puppy. You are a bad boy. Bad boy. Bad doggy. I like doggies. I'm sorry, doggy. I'm sorry, little doggy. Make me sad. Poor little doggy. Like to tame him. Make him my doggy. Make him my little buddy. But no. All right, everybody. Let's go back to it. Whoo, flagstone. Da 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 da. So in life, don't worry about making mistakes. By the way, everybody.
There's only one grilled meat, so I'll bring it over.
No, don't do grilled meat. Just everything should be charred meat, because it takes 2, and it's an error.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't do charred meat, guys, because what happens is it uses 2 meat instead of just 1.
For you, Gwen.
Thanks.
So that you can get more food out of it, especially very early on in your playthrough. So remember that, guys. Remember that, awesome peeps in the channel. We did discover that last time. Bottle of water. They're going to bring me some food here, so I'll take care of that here in a second. Square that out. Take these frames out. Back down I go.
Of course, once I start, once I'm able to start making stew, we won't need to do charred meat.
This is true.
All right, there is a grilled meat in the box, and then I will grab some charred meat when it gets done.
Bam. Nom 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 nom. Okay, there we go. Got some food. I know all of you people who are like ADD or whatever. You're like or OCD. You're like Kismet food, Kismet food, Kismet water, Kismet thing. Look out behind you. This other thing. I feel for you, bro. I feel for you. I really do. I really do because my stream is tough. I do a lot of. I'm micromanaging just literally tons of stuff at the same time, as well as trying to watch the chat. Evening, kids. The Spider Lamna. Great night to kill some monsters. Exactly. Howdy. This is my thing. Sister Wolf says Monsterholic. Damn, that's a lot. Good thing for their bad pathing. Yes, I don't know. They do that weird roundy thing, right? That's weird. That's weird. I hope they fix that soon. I hope they fix it soon. That what I call rounding is very, very odd. Now, the funny irony is I tore apart the Kismet Killbox and then didn't have a Killbox to run to with so many dogs. We could have just ran inside and killed them all. Could have killed them all. Let's keep going here, party peeps. Keep going. Now, my team is doing an amazing job. This is just a bit of base building here at the beginning. Just so you know, when we get this done, this will be what we use for Horde Night. Then I'll need to get to steel smithing and to concrete as quick as possible, as quick as I can. Oh, I need some more 50s. More 50s. Let's see. How about 50 more 50s? Nah, I probably don't need that many. 25, maybe. 25. Let's do it. Let's do it. We got some more blocks. Look at he's doing it like a boss job over here of clearing this. Let's go ahead and help out. Where did my thing go? Let's do this. Me and Roadrum, we're bosses at this. We're good at switching off, helping each other out. Skill mining tools is getting up. Whew. Now again, if you do have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. I am having the night of my life right now. I am having the greatest stream ever, the best stream ever. Not only because I'm having so much fun, and this is just amazing how well we're doing here. We found a city right away. Last time we had a terrible start. I mean, we're at this point at day 40. At day 40, we got here by day 7 this time. We've already got a forge going. We've got our campfires going. We've got our base set up. We've got our sorting going already. And as you can see, we're just finishing up the Kismet Killbox, and then we'll have that set for Horde Night, at least for a few more. Until they really start to ramp up. By that time, I'm going to need to have concrete. I'm going to need to have some steel going, and we'll have it done. We'll get it crushed, believe me. We are doing good. I'm kind of bummed. I'm kind of bummed. We might have to do a really long mega stream. As long as they want to go, I'm going to go. That's what I'm going to try to do. We're going to see how long I can last. This is better than COD. Thank you, Ankle God. Thanks for hanging out in the stream.
Welcome.
Let's see. Killer Cope says, Kismet or anyone in the chat have info about Alpha 16 for console. That is a good question. I do not know about console for Alpha 16 yet. I do not know. I do not have the info. But if somebody knows, please put it in the chat.
Up in the front of the base west.
Oh, our other base. Our other base. You guys got it covered? Hopefully they got it covered. Ah, fail fish.
Safe to put down more spikes out here.
Could use some help.
Yeah, let me work on the rest of the side of the base, and then we'll put some spikes out. But you can definitely put some out in the front. We're gonna put 3 rows all the way around. Let's go help Chewy first. Gonna go help my buddy Chewy first. Let's go do it. Then I'm gonna try to make some mini bikes. Then I'm gonna try to help with the farm. Then we're gonna try to finish up the kill box back over there. We're gonna upgrade it. We're gonna try to get to cement before day 14. I seriously doubt it, but we'll try. Big Mama's house. This is not Big Mama's house. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat, girl.
That was awesome. You guys just like came in and destroyed these guys.
You just swarmed in there and annihilated them. All right. Ooh, another airdrop. All right, back to the kill box. Back to the kill box we go. You'll see me ping back and forth. I'll be micromanaging. I'll be running the thing. I'll be doing quartermastering. I'll be out scavenging, looking for stuff, shooting stuff, building stuff. That's what I do. That's my job as the leader. That's my job as the leader. That's my role to play. Now, everybody else has also got different jobs. We have overlapping jobs as well, so that just not one person is doing. So if they're offline, other people can do those things as well. Like a great example, like toolsmithing or weaponsmithing, ammo smithing, all of that stuff. Everybody has like a primary role and a secondary role. Now I'm going to leave this open here. like that so we can continue to work on this floor. All I got to do is finish up this floor here. And I can fill this in and then work on the cobblestone. Eventually, I will take out all the smaller supports, and I will leave the larger supports so the whole building doesn't come down. But I will leave those larger supports because they also act as a larger support toward the outer side as well. So I will leave that in there. I will leave that in there. How am I doing on level ups? What do I got now? 21 points. What am I at now? Oh, level 9. Oh, man, I'm so close to steel, everybody. I'm 1 level away. And I have 19 points to spend, so I'm going to go straight into steel. Straight into steel. Can we queue up some forged iron also in the forge? Bam. Got to go repair my item. I don't have any forged iron. Let's go.
Got it. Going.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, better than Call of Duty. I know what COD
if you
is.
come to the base and look in the armor box. I just put a bunch of leather vests in there for everybody.
I'm bringing some more charred meat over for you.
Awesome. I'm right here, though, if you want to just put it in the food box.
Oh, all right.
All right. I need my forged iron so I can repair my pick. Had to come back and repair my pick.
Okay, it's there.
Also, I'm going to go ahead and eat a whole lot of food because everybody on the stream is like, the whole time during Horde Night, Kismet, eat your food! Kismet, eat your food! Then I started way too much cobblestone. I started like 1,000 because I didn't have time to calculate how many I needed. And then I didn't have any cobblestone when I was upgrading it. And then everybody's on the streams like, Kismet, Kismet, stop your forge, stop your stuff. It's hilarious. Hilarious!
I got more food to put in there.
Oh. Go for it. Go for it. I'll have some water too while I'm at it. All right, you guys. All right. I'll eat my fill here and then drink my fill. And then we'll get started on really getting our food going. Here we go. This is the greatest playthrough ever, everybody. This is amazing. Amazing start.
Yeah, this is really good.
We are just absolutely crushing it. This is when you don't want to stop. This is when you play this game for like 20 hours straight because you are just doing so good.
You get your leather vest, Glenn.
What?
I got you some armor. Armor in the armor box.
Thank you.
Chewy backing everybody up on armor. Thanks, bro.
Yay, thank you.
All right. Let's see. We ate all our food. We did all of that. Got to take this other thing out. We repaired our pickaxe. I probably should make another pickaxe while I'm at it.
Figures now there's somebody else making armor.
There you go. Well, we gotta have at least 2 people because this way, when somebody's offline, the other person can do it as well. So just make sure you're coordinating back and forth. Just make sure they're coordinating. All right, gonna make another pickaxe while I'm doing this, and try to take this sucker out. And then go up. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to dig out the bottom of our base, and then once we do that. Here we go. Look at this teamwork. Look at this teamwork. It said they asked if Alpha 16 was going to be for console. Smoketack says the last time I checked, they didn't have a release date for console. Sorry, not for a long time. They're still adding A15 Xbox and PSN. Yeah, I bet it's a lot harder to send upgrades to the console than it is to PC. Because you can push it out with just an updater on PC. But on console, you got to get it approved, and you got to get it to do all of this blah, 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 blah stuff. That's not good. That's not good. Takes a while. All right, Killbox is going to be restored. Boom, Killbox back up and going. Closed off. No bad guy's going to get me in here for right now unless they're really a whole lot of cops. Whole lot of cops. All right, let's go ahead and update the outer frame. See, I'm glad I didn't burn a lot of it because that's why I don't burn a lot of it on Horde Night. On the very first Horde Night, usually only do the first 2 to get an idea of what I want and make sure that's right, what I'm looking for. That's what I suggest you do too. You can build a smaller one. This one was very ambitious. I actually built one twice as big as I usually do in the beginning. Usually I build a smaller one, then I'll extend it out. But in this case, I went all in. I went all in, like I'm doing here on Twitch. Going all in, 7 days a week. That's right, 7 days a week. As many hours as I can stream, I'm all over it. There's that level up. There's that level up, everybody. Level 10. Let's do this. All right. Buy that science. Come on, baby. Give me that steel. What do I need? I need construction 20. I need 3 more points in there. Ah, toolsmithing. There we go. I level 3 toolsmithing, level 3 science, and steelsmithing.
Awesome.
Bam.
Nice.
That is crushing it. Hold on. I got to get out of here. Got to get out of the kill box. So I can start some more tools. I can start... Stop it. Stop it. Get up there. I gotta build a railing for that. I gotta build a railing. Okay, I'm coming straight back, and I'm gonna start that steel going. Go ahead and stop any of that forge iron that's going. Let's go. There we go. Yeah, I wouldn't expect it for a while as they're working on it, but I'm sure it takes a lot longer on console. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I wish I could magically make it to come to console. I have a big love for everybody. I don't fight, you know, console versus PC or PS4 versus Xbox. It's not about the console. It's not about the thing you're playing it on. It is the thing about, is the games fun? Are you enjoying it? That's the thing that means the most to me. Are you enjoying having fun doing it? That's what it should always be. Now, Alpha 16 is amazing. I hope you guys get it as soon as possible. As soon as possible. If you do have some friends who have a PC, though, say, yo, bro, what's up? How you doing? Sup? How you doing? Go over there and see if you can borrow the machine. See if you can borrow the machine for some 7 Days to Die. You never know. Your buddy might be cool. Don't break his stuff, though. Don't break his stuff. Buy him a pizza. Buy him a pizza, and if he's old enough, not underage, if he's old enough, maybe some brews for letting him use your machine. Get him hooked on 7 Days to Die like the rest of us. All right. What else can we do here? What else can we do? So I got that going. I got science going. I got steel going. I got to start steel. Forge steel. There it is. Look at that. Day 8 already doing forge steel. Amazing. Amazing. Lots of raw iron. Now we need to go straight into iron, everybody. Iron. More iron. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these iron tools. Let's put that there. Get rid of that shovel. I'm going to go straight into steel tools. Forget iron tools. I'm going straight to steel. All right, we'll cue that up. Hopefully I don't have you muted. No, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for hanging on the stream. How long did you start streaming 7 days a week, Kismet? Let's see. 10 days ago. 10 days ago, I said, you know what? Or actually, I think a month ago, I said, you know what? I'm going all in. You know what? Twitch keeps turning me down for partnership. Even though I meet the minimums. The minimums are that you got to stream at least 2 or 3 days a week. And they got to like your stream. They got to see that you have potential in your stream, potential growth. For those aspiring streamers out there, they look at the quality level. They look at your overlays. Now, I have some of the greatest overlays ever. I have quality level. Look, that cup's on fire over there. It's got a dragon chalice holding it up. Things falling down. I have like 25 programs that run my stream. I do a lot of stuff. I have really advanced auto. I record 6 channels of audio right now. I have a lot of technical things that they look for at a very high level. I have an incredibly great mic. I have an amazing blue screen behind me, actually, which is green on the other side. If I want to turn it around, if I'm wearing a green shirt, I can turn it around and make it a green screen. As well, I try to make my stream as professional as possible because I want to be the best streamer there ever was. Now, do I have a lot of hurdles to overcome? Yeah, I'm a bit older. So people might look at me and say, that old guy, we're not going to give him a partnership. Well, that old guy, he doesn't know how to game. You know what? I've been gaming since before you were born, bro. I've been gaming since back in the day. I played games when Pong dropped. I played it all the way back to the Odyssey. Now, am I being conceited? No, I'm just telling you that I love to play games too. Don't let anybody embarrass you. If you like to play games, no matter how old you are, whether you're in your 80s or whether you're just turned 18 or whether you're 10 years old, you can do what you love to do, right? Now, of course, don't neglect those studies. Go out there and take care of your IRL.
I could get a new pick. This one is really ratty.
I will make everybody some steel everything when all that steel comes through. Right now, we need a bunch of iron, though. So if you can find as much iron as possible, then I will make everybody iron everything. It'll be amazing. Amazing! Okay, we're going to keep upgrading. Let's go ahead and make sure that we've upgraded.
There's some iron shelves in the diner.
You realize that the whole diner itself is made out of iron.
Yeah, probably.
All right, so we're going to upgrade the first couple levels here. Then I'm going to go make myself a steel hammer, too. Let's go a little faster. But we want to have at least the base stuff upgraded.
Out. Take care.
What?
Thanks, Chewy, for all your help, man. Have a great night. He said he's heading out.
Good night.
That's Chewy's sleepy talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you know my sleepy talk.
Yeah, I do the same thing. When I get real sleepy, I start to slur my words and stuff. It's tough. It's tough when you get tired. Chewy, of course, crushing it. Backing us up. Help me get this done. Watching my back. Build out the outer frame and stuff. Made a great choice. This is a great choice. This helped us get it done in time because we used the center pillars and the roof of this to get it done. All right, there we go. Looking good. So we got 2 up. 2 pillars up all the way around. Let's go ahead and see if we can take this out. Make it a little bit easier to come in and out of here. And now go around. Just make it 2 up all the way around. And before the next Horde night, I'll come back and upgrade it some more. Because I do need to get on to the next thing. On to the next thing. You got to go from one thing to the next thing to the next thing. So how long ago did you start streaming 7 days a week? Right now. Right now, basically. Because again, Twitch, not been doing my partnership. Again, let me go back to that. I totally got sidetracked. There's a whole bunch of stuff that they require. Before you send in your partnership application, make sure to read all of those requirements. Now, for me, the requirement was do all of these amazing things and stream 2 to 3 days a week is the minimum. And make sure that you hit about 80 to 100 people in your stream. Which I did. Right? I did do that. But they said, you know what, Kismet? We want to test you. We want to see if you're all in. Now, the one thing they don't realize is I'm relentless. I will never give up on it. I will never give up on it, ever. So what I did is I said, okay, and they said, you know what, you got to get your peeps up a little bit higher. And I said, you know what, forget that. I'm aiming up here. This is where I want to be, and I want to keep climbing. I want to keep going up as a streamer. I want to be the best streamer there ever was. Not because I'm arrogant. I think I'm better than everybody else. It's because I know what it takes. What it takes, if you have a passion for something, it takes working at it every day, all day. The people who are the big streamers, it didn't just happen overnight. They worked at it. Banlish, he's been doing 7 days a week. My buddy Banlish got partnered. The reason why he got partnered because he worked his butt off. He worked 7 days a week. He streamed every single day.
Here. Have a good night, guys.
Good night.
Night, man.
Take care.
And it's been 500 days now. 500 plus days he's been over there streaming. Bearded Guys Gaming, every single day they've been over there rocking it. Some days they take a day off. Of course, you got to take care of the family and all that stuff. But they have been going all in. They got their partnership as well. Now, the cool thing is they used to be smaller than me. I saw them and I met them very early on when they only had a few thousand peeps. I went in there and I said, I love these guys. These guys are the greatest. And I dropped 100 peeps in their channel. And I said, you know what? I love what you do. I dropped that Kismet love train in their channel. Showed that love forward. And I've literally done that hundreds and hundreds of times here on Twitch. I've gone out... Oops. Don't upgrade those. I've literally gone out hundreds of times and rated other streamers. Now, I don't care whether they have 50 or 100 or 1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 followers. They might only have like 20, 30 people in their chat. But every time I've done it, I always look for this, that they smile. If they smile, that is our big goal. They don't have to raid me back. That's okay. But I do appreciate when they do. They don't have to come over here and donate or whatever it is. It does, it's just to be part of the community is the reason why I did that. Because somebody did it for me, and it's a fantastic feeling to take that love and just pay it forward to somebody else. All the love I get to me, I just bounce right back again. I bounce it right back to you. That's why I give away thousands of dollars worth of games, thanks to my supporters who we raised that over a year, gave it away during Christmas time. And that's why you're going to see me go raid somebody later tonight after the stream. You're going to see it happen right here live on the stream. It's going to be fun. Somebody's going to get a whole lot of people dropped in their channel. It's going to come out of nowhere. And that's what I love to do. Because you never know. I would have never met Banlish. I would have never met Bearded Guys Gaming and Pokey and Red Sonja. And I can list off hundreds of streamers. Hundreds of streamers that I've gone and showed some love to. Even big streamers, too, that I really enjoy. That maybe you guys might not have discovered yet. Like Swifty, the pioneer. The pioneer I'm going to upgrade it anyway. The pioneer of streaming back in the day, right? If you guys know Swifty, big love to Swifty. One of my favorite streamers of all time because I can watch him stream anything. He could be streaming painting his house or mowing his lawn. I've actually watched him mow his lawn. I watched him mow his lawn before. That's how entertaining he is. He's funny. He's enjoyable to watch. Hopefully one day when I grow up and I'm a big boy, I can be that good. I can be that good, and I try to work at it every single stream to be better every single time. And you guys encourage me every single time to be better. And I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm not stuck in that bed. I'm not stuck in that bed with medical problems anymore. I've got my strength back. I've got my power back. I'm the rising dragon phoenix coming up, taking over Twitch, taking it over. Gonna do it with you guys together. Taking it over. Now, hopefully I've inspired you a little bit. That's what my stream's all about, positivity. Feel free to come in anytime. If you're having a bad day, come on in and say hi to the peeps. There's a lot of amazing peeps that hang in my chat. Whoa, Big Bear. Now, here's a good time to have a kill box. Come here, Big Bear. Whoa, Big Bear tried to get me. Bad bear. Bad monkey. You are a bad little monkey. Now, sit down. Sit down, Yogi. Sit down. Yeah, I got a bear over here. He can't get through there. He's stuck in the bars. And now he's dead. I just killed my first bear using the kill box. That's awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. All right, do I got a bone shiv? No, I don't. Let me go ahead and get a bone shiv. I got to provide too.
Screamer out front.
I got to provide for the team as well. I've got to build a subterranean base after this, though. I've got to provide. Use your bone shiv. Get that meat. Look at all this meat we're going to get. Look at all this meat. Yeah, just going to provide for the team. Kismet providing that food. David says, I'm a 50-year-old gamer. That's right. Don't let nobody tell you you can't love what you do. Don't tell nobody. If you wake up in the morning and you say, man, I wish I was, enter it in here. Enter it in there. When I was 8 years old, I saw something called a printing press. And I said, whoa, that thing is freaking amazing. That thing is amazing. What's that all about? How do I get to work with that? And they said, oh, you got to become a graphic designer. That's what the graphic designers do. They make those graphics like you see here in my stream. You might see some 3D animations pop up as well. Some super advanced graphics like fire, transparent fire over there. And all sorts of advanced stuff.
Mobs out front.
Even more stuff coming up for you guys as well. Because OBS can only take so much. OBS can take so much. Now I'm an official...
Well, 2 screamers worth.
I'm officially with Stream Elements. They are doing an amazing job over there. They allow me to go above and beyond. If you are a streamer or an aspiring streamer, if you want to check something out, that's awesome. Now, I'm not sponsored by them. They're not paying me to tell you this, but I am a part of the Stream Elements Dream Team, right? Because I told them, you know what? I believe in your product, bro. I believe in what you're doing. You know what? You made my transition from Revlo over to Stream Elements amazing. And that's thanks to Tomathan, who did come in and whisper me and say, Kismet, I'll help you, bro. I'll help you get converted over. Because I have obviously a very complex setup. I have a very, very complex setup, and I don't want all my peeps to lose all their points. I don't want them to lose all the stuff that they have been working toward all this time, right? I didn't want them to lose it. Man, I'm just like getting this done here. All right, that's probably good enough. That's good enough for now. We'll finish the rest of this later when we have better tools. Now, again, I just try to get to a certain level of beginning on, and bam, we're out of here. Look, I leveled up. I leveled up just from running away. Speaking of running away, leveling up, let's go ahead and get that Tyrannosaurus. Where's my Tyrannosaurus? Here, medical. Bam, get that Tyrannosaurus.
Should I point out what that zombie stripper dropped?
Is it obscene?
Money.
It has entendre value.
Probably not. Probably just tell me in the chat. Not the in-game chat, by the way. In Discord chat, just in case it's not PG-13. There we go. See how nice my members are? They try to keep it PG-13 in here. Now, we're adults. We can say whatever we want, but there you go. There you go. I try to keep it clean for the families. Because that's another reason why I like Swifty as well. He's very family friendly. My kids watch him. I watch him. Incredibly great. Now, I've gone over there and I've dropped 100 people on Swifty too. And I've gone over there. Another great streamer as well. Big love to him as well. Is Grimmy Bear. I love Grimmy Bear. Plays H1Z1. The dude is a sniper, man. He is a dead shot. Anybody know Grimmy Bear? Anybody subscribe to Grimmy Bear in my chat? Throw it in the chat. If you're subscribed to Grimmy Bear or if you've watched Grimmy Bear or Swifty, put a 1 in the chat. I'd like to see. I'd like to see how many of you met them as well. Eat some food. Bam. Get that going. My stamina going up now. Going up. All right, done.
Where's all the snowballs?
Anybody accidentally take all the snowballs? Now we use snowballs for water.
Not I.
I'll just go to you.
We might have ran out of snowballs. Hopefully it wasn't Chewy.
I don't think so. There were like 1,400 snowballs the last time I checked.
Are they in a different campfire, maybe? It wasn't me, was it?
I just found 33 in the drop box, so maybe we were that low.
All right. Well, looks like we need collectors. We need some more snow. All right. Look at that. 54 forged steel. Let's keep it going. Look at that. Look at that raw iron in there. We got raw iron and raw clay. Let's forget the clay. We got plenty of clay. Boom. We need the iron.
Hey, look, a nearby snow biome.
Ooh. Now we just gotta find a nearby desert one.
I need 12 forged iron. Where's my forged iron? Bam. Oh, not enough. Not enough. Okay, hold on. Stop this. Forged iron. I need 12. I have 8. I need 4. Craft all the rest of that. How convenient. Convenient. Now, we're having the best start of the game ever here. Now, again, my stream is all about positivity, all about hanging out, having a good time.
Campfire turned off, huh?
Topley says hi. Well, hello, Topley. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you hanging out. So, yeah, just went 7 days a week. 7 days a week trying to get that partnership. And they keep asking me, right? They keep asking me to be a little bit better, and a little bit better. And I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Twitch says, Kismet, we want to see your commitment level, bro. We want to see what you can do. Impress us with what you can do. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get those high numbers every day of the week. Not just 3 days a week. Not just 4 days a week, which I was getting before, right? I'm going to get it every day of the week. I'm going to bring people in. I'm going to let them have an amazing time here in the stream. I'm going to let them watch our amazing teamwork. We're going to play some Fallout. We're going to play some 7 Days to Die. I want to show them that this is what I want to do. And when you do something, when you have a passion for something, you got to step it up. You got to be the best. You got to say, hey, I'm going to be the best dishwasher. Maybe I want to be this, but I'm going to be the best dishwasher. I'm going to learn everything I can and then take those skills and go a little bit higher toward where you want to be. I'm still climbing that mountain myself. I still want to get up there. I want to get up there with the best streamers there ever was. I want to get up there. I'm going to keep working at it. Thanks to you guys. Thanks to you guys hanging out in the stream. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay, let's start with some tools. Hammer. More forged iron. That's what I'm doing. 4 forged iron. More steel. How about workbench? Anybody got ready for workbench yet?
I've got the pattern. I've picked up some forged iron and a claw hammer for it. Still need the wrench.
There was a busted wrench in the box.
Yeah, I saw one in drop box A.
Yeah, it was me that took the stuff.
You forget you took the snow. Thank you, Chewy.
Yeah, come back on.
Thank you.
That's so sweet of you. Come back on, Chewy. We appreciate it, man.
Yeah, there it is. And
John's making water, and I totally forgot. So anyway, it's in the box now. So I'll see you guys all later.
Good night, Chewy.
Night, Chewy, bro. That was super nice. See how nice he is? He came in. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and get some. I need some more forged iron. Man, what is with this forged iron today? Let's see. Gonna make a garden hoe. Let's see. I need 10. Oh, whoa. No, I got forged iron. I need wood. I need steel.
Okay, bunch more water then.
Let's see. Checking my mod chat. Sorry, sometimes mod chat. Obviously, I get super busy. How are we looking on time? Oh, we got plenty of time on our next cut. Plenty of time on that. Let's see. What else? Doing a hammer. What's probably the next thing I need to do? Oh, the hoe. That's what I'm going to do. I have 0. Hold on. What the heck did happen to my brain there? That's just stunned my brain.
Never mind.
Stunned my brain. Let's see. 16. That's what I need. That's what I was doing. I got sidetracked with the chewy
getting
thing.
A new garden hoe?
Nope. It's for me.
I thought
you don't get one.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to surprise you when you're listening to the stream.
I'm sorry.
She ruined your surprise. I was going to surprise her with it.
We don't have any nails?
I got 102. You want some?
There's 150 in this Dropbox B.
Oh, okay. I was just going to make a storage box for the gardening stuff.
There already is one right by the door where I told you I was going to make one.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me that. I forgot.
And I put the stuff in there for you, too. At least some of it. There we go.
All the gardening stuff. I completely forgot.
Okay, so we did the gardening hoe. There we go. Put that in her box. Where is it?
I'm so late. Thank
Oh,
you.
we didn't do it yet. We didn't do it yet. Waiting for it to make. There we go. 7. All right, we got 7 of them. That like totally stunned my brain. Like, what the heck happened to what happened to my forged iron?
Dead.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wimping out. Wimping out. All right, take it easy, Lone Wolf.
No problem. Have a good night.
There we go. Hey, Kismet. A night, Kismet chat. Night, Kesey. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to go to bed, Kiss. Night, Smoke Tack. Thanks for hanging out as well. Godspun said, okay, Kismet, I have some good news. At my last doctor appointment, I had a really bad A1C last time. I got new meds, eating better, and my A1C is now under control. Yeah, Godsponge, great to hear. Let's show Godsponge.
Now we just need 20 mechanical parts.
Awesome.
Dropbox A and B.
Let's see. So big congrats on that. Everybody show some love in the chat for Godsponge. I've been working on my health. I hopefully been inspiring some of you to work on your health as well in the chat. Godsponge, turning it around, working that health up. Awesome. Show him some love. Great job. Great job. Amazing. 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 There we go. So awesome. Kiz, does your server run on when you're not on stream? Yes, Mr. Chilby. Yes, it runs 24 hours a day. I have it hosted. I've had a couple hosts now. One host was, customer service was terrible. Second host, customer service was great in the beginning, but last night I had a bit of a problem with them, and our server got messed up in the middle of the stream, so I lost 10 hours of streaming, 7 days to die. But that's okay. We found an even better host as well, and then it just runs 24 hours a day, so all my members can get on and off the server anytime they want. So yes, we have 15 people in here right now, and they can run and do their stuff. Counting me. I'm the 15th person. Or, well, I guess I'm the first person, and they're the 15th person. But depending on how you look at it, right? Depends on how you look at it. Bam. All right. There we go. Now we got it going on. Got me a brand new claw hammer. Looking good. Let's go ahead and get some broken tools. Get rid of all that iron. Oh, there was some up there. That's where I saw that forged iron. I knew I saw it somewhere. Let's throw that in there with that. Right now, we're going to have to make some more forges. We're going to have to dig out our forges. We got some 150s going right now. Let's see. And we're going to do some steel tools. Steel fire axe. I need more wood. And let's get some wood. Whew. Man, we have just been crushing in this playthrough. We've been crushing it. Big time. All right, gonna need a lot more wood. If anybody's got any wood, if you can bring it back, I'm gonna make a bunch of tools. Iron. Or no, steel. Steel pickaxe. Steel fire axe. Let's go ahead. That's weird. Why am I in there? Get out of there. Steel fire axe. Why can I not craft it? Sometimes you gotta, oh, it's in the workbench. Oh, yeah, I need that workbench before I can craft those steel tools.
Of zombies in the corner.
Sleepers.
Holy jeez. Stop breaking my base. That's called the sleeper move there. That's where the sleepers wake up in your base. Step off. Step off, lady. Step off. Look at that. Good dodging. Dodge that. Right in the neck. Dodge that. Dodge this. Bam. Destroyed some zombies. Own those zombies. Yep, if somebody wants to put their bedroll over there, I'm not going to complain. Where you put your bedroll down, it actually makes it where you have a kind of a safe area based on where your bedroll is. That was a lot of zombies out of nowhere. Look at that. Look at my team response time. Whew. Wow. So again, thanks for everybody for hanging out in the stream. Big congrats to Godsponge. Everybody say congratulations to Godsponge in the chat.
There's
please.
a hole back here.
Yeah, I think they came in from outside.
Oh yeah, they broke through the door. That was a door there. That was a door. Oh, hold on. Don't fill that in, Samson. I'm gonna fix it right now. Bring it back down, bro. So silly. So silly. Good, I'll just do my thing. Eventually I'll go around and fix the whole base. There we go, fixed. The builder's on the job. Builder on the job. Alright, so again, you'll see me micromanage a whole bunch of stuff as the leader. Let's go ahead and put these up into the toolbox. I'm going to go ahead and split the toolbox now. That's getting too many things in there. I need more nails back. Need another bunch of nails and then storage boxes.
How's that tunnel coming?
Haven't started yet. If you want to go start it or start wailing on it, we're going to get it going right here after I've kind of got the tools squared away and got them going. Got the workbench going. Again, what's our status on the workbench?
Just finished.
Awesome.
It's in your Ford.
Nice. Workbench down. Bam, look at that. Day 9 workbench down. Workbench down. Steel tools on the way. Steel tools, people. Look at that. Man, we are crushing it. This is the best playthrough ever. Steel fire axe, steel
pickaxe.
Not
accept a friend request or something.
Gonna get that going. Gonna get that going. I'm gonna need more steel. More forged steel. Bring it. All right. An axe coming up. Actually, I'm gonna do pickaxes first, so we can start digging out that tunnel. I'm gonna do nothing but pickaxes. Let's see. Pickaxes. How many can we make? 2 more. Bam. Go. And good to go. Over here, forged steel. Keep it going. Always be crafting. ABC, everybody. Always be crafting. Every minute. Keep it going. And then I'm going to go ahead and melt down. Forget this 150. It's out of there. 150 garden hoe over here. Gwen, you got something special. Oh, she went offline. Bummer. Bummer. Mr. Chilby. Reply to this during the stream. I'm reading your thing, Mr. Chilby. All right. Good night, Mr. Chilby. Thanks for hanging out. And thank you, Pink Ranger, for that buzzing me as well. Let's see. We still got time. Still got time on it. Good night, Chewy. Thanks for hanging out. Man, this is a super fun night. I hope you guys are enjoying that. This is crazy. This is insanity here. We are just absolutely crushing it as a team. We're crushing our base build. We did the kill box. We got that going. Whew. Amazing, amazing. Now I got to go for cement, everybody. Now we got to go for cement. We got to get that going next. Concrete mixing. Oh my gosh, I got one point I need, and that can do concrete mixing. Yeah! We're going to get this going.
Share one of mine with you.
I know, wouldn't that be cool? That'd be cool. All right, let's go ahead and drop some of this other stuff I don't need on me right now into here. Cobblestone, don't need it all. Stone, cobblestone. Actually, I keep one cobblestone. I keep some stone. That iron's got to go in the thing. There's some wood in there. I'm going to grab that. And then let's see how we're doing on steel. And I also want to make an axe. There we go. Craft that up. And then put these other tools back in the forge. Well, actually, that one I'll just scrap. Get that iron back. Going in there. Constantly have to keep that iron going. Constantly have to keep it melted down. And we're going to make some pickaxes. How much longer for those pickaxes? It's about... looks like about 10-15 minutes on those pickaxes. There's going to be one done in about a minute. Whoever wants to start the tunnel first, go ahead and grab that first one. Now remember, we are running it in the directly east. So make sure that you're cutting it directly east toward the trader. Just make a single tunnel as small as you can make it toward the east until you hit right by the trader. Then we'll dig out the base first, set up the subterranean base, and later we'll build it up to the trader. But don't do it in the beginning until we set up some defenses and I built some concrete over the top so the crawlers can't just get down to us. All right. letting them know what's up next.
Who has Miner 69 3?
I do.
It'd probably be best if you started them.
Bam. All right. What else we got? What else we got? Got our arrows.
Okay.
All right. Time for a moment. Time for a moment, everybody. Let's take a moment. Wow. Wow, it's 5 a.m. Isn't that's how it goes. That's how it goes, English, please. I hope you don't have work in like an hour, bro. I hope you don't have work in an hour. Thanks for hanging in the stream, though, English, please. That's how it goes in 7 Days to Die. That's how you know you're really having a lot of fun because time just goes by so fast. So fast. Now, the funny irony is I really wanted to get to this stage where I can get everything going, get it all sorted and ready to go so people can do whatever they need to do.
Going down.
They can come in and out of the server, whatever they need to do as well. And then everything's kind of set up. They've got a functional system going, right? We've got a functional drop boxes and sort boxes. we got our stuff for going to the trader. We got our stuff for doing gardening. We've got everything kind of set up and ready to go, including the kill box for Horde Night. So all I need to do now is dig that tunnel and get that forge going. I get that going, tonight is a triumph. The greatest start we've ever had. The greatest. Now, am I going to get to day 14? I seriously doubt it. I seriously doubt it because I'm going to probably run out of time. Got to run my girls over to Girl Scouts. So, I know. They're so cute. I know. They're little cute little Girl Scouts. They are super cute. I know. I'm in high school. It's summer break. Well, there you go. Cool. Hey, kids and chat. How are you doing? I'm doing great, Harlex. I'm doing great. Let's see. Congrats, God Sponge. Meep, meep. Fizzly. I love it when Fizzly goes meep, meep in the chat. That's awesome. Even though there wasn't a lot of playing yesterday, it was still a pretty good stream. Well, thank you, God Sponge. Thank you. I tried to play as much as I could. We did have an amazing start to the stream, though. That was a lot of fun with that massive, crazy Horde Night. We actually did 2 Horde Nights, which was super fun. Super fun. We did 2 Horde Nights the night before that, which was a lot of fun. Whew. Oh, there we go, Derek. There we go. Oh, I like that one, God Sponge. One with the 2 hands going up like that. I want to do something like that with a love train or something cool along that line where it's kind of a multi-emote thing. We'll see what we figure out. We'll see what we figure out. Well, we'll see what Twitch says. We'll see what Twitch says. Twitch says, okay, bro, you've done your time. We're going to let you in. We're going to let you be a partner. Then I can get those emotes. Then I can get that sub button. I know a lot of you are waiting on it. I know a lot of you say, Kismet, when you're going to get that sub button, I'm just going to keep doing my thing. I'm going to keep doing my thing and see how it works out. All right. Gets herself some steel. Let's do this. Let's do this. More tools. More axes. Now, at some point, when I get to this point, I just make as many of these as I can. As many as I possibly can, I just keep them running. Keep them running. And then we're really stepping it up. This early in the game, I'm only like level 12 or something. Level 11. Level 11, I'm doing steel tools already. We've already got the kill box set up at day 7. We got the whole base set up. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing start. Now, I've got to go ahead and find out where Gwen was going to do it. I'm going to help them dig that out in a minute. I got to find out where Gwen was going to do her garden. Anybody know where Gwen was going to do her garden out here?
By the diner or on top of the diner, you know.
She was going to do it on top of the diner, or is she going to do it by the diner?
She was going to demolish the diner, the diner, and then plant like in its place. You know, like replace the diner.
Because, you know, that is a good idea. It has cement and steel poles. We could, in theory, put it on top of the diner, like we did in that big mega base that we built.
There's a screamer at the front door.
What do you think of that, Samson? You think that's going to hold it up, that steel roof?
Perhaps.
Who was that awesome person? I am Bob Sushi. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Also, McChimbley, thank you so much for the 86 bits. He says, good night, Kismet. Have a great rest of your stream. I'll be watching the rest on playback in the morning. Awesome. Thank you for watching my playbacks both here on Twitch and on YouTube. I wish Twitch would monetize. I wish Twitch would monetize our videos. If they did do that, that would be amazing. I wish I could tell them, hey, Twitch, if you're watching this right now, I can solve literally millions of streamers' problems with music. I can solve it right now. You want me to solve it for you? Everybody get ready to clip this. Get ready to clip this and send it to Twitch. Here we go. Here's how you solve the music problem. Hold on one second. Here's how we go. Let me go ahead and turn my game sounds off for a second. Bam. Let me turn those game sounds off for a second. Here we go. Now, here's how you solve the problem. Now, I've been a graphic designer 25 years. I've used all the programs since they began. Photoshop, Illustrator, After Effects, all of those ones. I'm using OBS right now. The reason why I'm not using XSplit is because OBS allows me to record 6 channels of audio. What am I recording in those channels? Well, of course, I'm recording my Discord separately. I'm recording those sound effects separately. My microphone. Also, music. Now, music is what gets you striped on Twitch and also on YouTube. And if you can play it live, that's okay. You just can't have it in the playback. And that's okay. That's okay. Here's what you do. It's very simple. OBS has already got it. OBS has already got it built in. You just add the ability for us to have another music channel that connects with OBS. You and OBS should work together, right? And the same thing with XSplit. I own a lifetime to XSplit. The second they add the ability to record 6-channel audio, I'll probably use it, but OBS is working great for me right now. It works great. So the reason why I do that is so I can record the stream, which I'm doing right now. And then what I can do is go into Final Cut Pro. Yes, I use Final Cut Pro on the Mac because I'm a graphic designer. I have a Mac. These are PCs I'm on right now. I have 2 custom-built PCs and also a separate Mac for doing editing and for doing videos and all that stuff and graphic design I've done for 25 years. Very long time. So here's what you do. You have 1 channel of audio, which is your main audio, right? Sound effects, all the stuff you guys are hearing right now, all of that, including the ability for them to hear a 2nd channel of audio. A 2nd channel of audio, which is music, right? So you do that. And then when you do it, it automatically turns that 2nd channel off when recording. And it's super easy. You put it in the advanced tab, you go into OBS, you click tab number 1 where I want all my main stuff to go, and click number 2 to make the music go in that 2nd one. And then millions of videos don't get striked for music. Nobody records their music, their copyrighted music anyway, to Twitch, ever. And you have no problem. You have no problem with recording again. So go ahead and send that to Twitch, everybody. I just solved the problem for millions of people. Millions of people. I don't think it's that technically difficult because those guys over there are amazing. I think they could do it. I think they can do it. All they need is 2 channels of audio. 1 channel, which is your main channel, which is what you guys are hearing right now anyway. I have it all mixing together into what I call channel 1. All the sound mixes into channel 1, goes up to Twitch. Now, if they had a 2nd channel of audio, you can send all of that main channel audio into 1, channel 2 that you guys can hear live, but then channel 2 automatically goes off when you go ahead and record. You're welcome. You're welcome. I just saved you millions of buckaroonies. I saved you millions of buckaroonies. I saved you every single streamer on Twitch who plays music on their stream that might get striked. I just saved them all of their time as well. So also be watching my creative streams. I'll be showing you how to do that also. I have talked about that before in the past, but you'll see some more on my YouTube channel and here as well on stream. So there you go. I love finding solutions to problems. I am one of the greatest problem solvers. I think that is probably my best thing I do. I am an amazing problem solver. And that's really what I do as a leader anyway. It's just constantly solve problems. That's what you do in gaming too. You're solving problems. There's a bad guy coming at you. You don't want to die. You solve the problem. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can take this out here. Well, first thing we'd have to do is take this out. How much damage can these take? 300. Can I upgrade them? Now how much can they take? 1,000. Keep going. Gonna need concrete. Gonna need concrete this whole thing. Alright, that's it, everybody. I want to see if we can make a surprise for Gwen. We're gonna dig out a bunch of dirt and we're gonna make some grassy ground because one of 2 things are gonna happen anyway. 1, it'll hold up the farm up above here. Or 2, it'll cause the whole thing to crash down, and then we'll make the farm there anyway. So there we go. So win-win there. Win-win either way. That's a double win. Double win on that farm.
Sounds good.
Now, what we did before is we tried it on cobblestone. Do not put heavy stuff onto cobblestone like dirt. It did cause the whole thing to cascade, fail, and come down. We then did it again in concrete, put it up there. Then we were good. Cobblestone does not support dirt very well. So do not build dirt on top. We found out it fell down like 3 times when we were doing it. Fell down like 3 times. Kids, the clips are not that long. Hee hee. That's a pretty good idea for the music. Thank you, English, please. That is an amazing idea for the music. That solves their problem. Now, the next thing they need to do is monetize their videos. Now, I am already a partner with Curse Union for Gamers, which Twitch bought anyway. So I'm already partnered with them to do videos on YouTube. Now, if it was Twitch, if I could put it up there and monetize it, now I don't make much. I make like a couple bucks. But $2 keeps the stream going, right? It keeps the internet on. It keeps the lights on. It keeps the electricity for my machine so I can stream you guys on. So I don't really make that much. Here's what you do. You go in and you monetize the videos here on Twitch. You take the music out. And then you can have like built-in music. People can replace it like they do on YouTube. It'd be amazing competition for YouTube. Be amazing competition to have all the gaming stuff here on Twitch and then have the ability to just instantly remove the music. To have a separate channel that it records and just click it and take the music out. Just like that. So you never get striked. Nobody ever gets striked ever again on Twitch. Ever. For music. Amazing. It's an amazing idea. It's revolutionary. It changes the entire name of the game. And then if they monetize it, then all the people who are affiliates and who are partners can make a few bucks on it monetized too, because then they can put ads on our gameplay. I don't mind. Put a little, 15, 30-second ad on the front of my video. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Then all of my videos, I cannot have them striked. I cannot have parts of them taken out because I can't do it right now. If I want my videos not to get striked when I'm playing music on stream, I literally have to record them myself, go into Final Cut Pro, take out channel 6, which is where I have my music, take out channel 1, which is where I have the mix, which goes up to you, and then use all the other channels in between, and then mix it down however I want. I can adjust the levels, the sound levels. It's amazing. It's amazing, by the way, when you get the whole stream in there and you can adjust all the sound levels later and just like cut stuff down and make guides and all sorts of neat stuff. That's amazing. But that would be awesome. I mean, that would convert so many people to Twitch, and then it would be a whole nother income source for them. They would be getting all the advertising on their end. They'd be getting a lot of advertising dollar. They want to make a lot of advertising dollar. Go up against YouTube, bro. Go up against YouTube and get that going on. And again, YouTube's been just cutting how much people make. They cut it by 1/3, then they cut it in half, and they cut it again, and they cut it again, and now people are making nearly nothing. Me as a smaller YouTuber, I make a couple dollars, and I spend hundreds of hours uploading videos. I have 500, 600, 700 videos. I don't even know how many I got up there now. I have tons of videos. All these videos I record and I send up there. I'm making diddly squat on videos right now, and a whole bunch of other people are too. I was making like $3 or $4. Now I'm making like $2. I'm making like $2 because it dropped by half, right? So if you want to make money in YouTube, this is the worst time. You'll make nothing. Unless you become a very, very big YouTuber, I would imagine. I mean, if you're like a Casey Neistat or somebody, you might be making a ton of stuff. Might be making a ton of money. Let's do this. Let's keep the forged iron going. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these tools real quick here. Melt those babies down. I like to constantly keep those melt down or those things built up. All right, I was making another box. I made a bunch of those. I do get sidetracked. Toolbox. Right there. Right there. And then we're going to go ahead and get a sign, which I think I already made. No reason to waste any more resources if I already got some. Right there. Happen to have one more sign. How convenient. How convenient. So watch out if you're going to start your YouTube career. You're not going to make that much. Not going to make that much, but there you go. Oh, got me a nice pickaxe. Look at that. Look at that deal. Look at that deal. Oh, wait. I don't need a pickaxe. I need an axe, but oh well. Such is the way it goes. This is the tool I got. This is the tool I have to use. Gotta wait for that pickaxe to be done. Bam. All right. Put that sign up there. Finished tools. All right, everybody, pulling the tools out of the ammo and weapons box, and I'm going to put the tools in a separate box, which is right by the forge. All right, pulling all the stuff out, and I can scrap all of this stuff. Scrap all these stone axes and random stuff we got in here. That'll put in the forge. This will scrap. We got some wire tools. Might combine those wire tools. Just a whole bunch of just random stuff. This is ammo. This is bowstring. This is lead out of there. Got rocket ammo. It's looking good. Looking good. Let's see. We got bone in there. Take the bone out. Well, we got no room. No room. Now, again, I don't like to take iron stuff and scrap it on me. You lose about 30% of your resources as well. So I like to just go ahead and take all that excess stuff. Throw it over here. Get it going. Get it going. All right, now we're ready to build out a base. Let's do it. Let's go help out Diggy Diggy. Let's get some Diggy Diggy going on. What do we got? 9. I need 10. I need 10 to get that concrete going. Now, the cool thing is we're going to be doing 2 things here. Look at that. Wow. Holy moly. Nice job so far, guys. They're digging it out. Awesome. Look at this. They got all this done already. We're going to dig it all the way to the trader so that you can literally run under the base to the trader and then kind of go back and forth between the trader as well as that's where our forges will be over there by the trader. Look, they're doing high and they're doing low. Look at that. Look at you guys working perfectly together. Nice job, guys. I'm going to let you do it. I'm going to go back and make you guys some more pickaxes because I have a feeling it's going to break by the time you get there. YouTube says 591. So there you go. That's how committed I am. 591 videos on YouTube. I was challenged. They said, Kismet, can you take your full streams and put them on YouTube? I said, sure. Not only am I going to do that, but I'm going to do it in the highest quality 1080 HD. And you're like, wait a minute, Kismet, that's not the highest quality. 4K is the highest quality. I said, well, if I was partnered, I might be doing some 4K. But right now, that's a lot. That's a lot. I already have a separate connection that is just nothing but uploading YouTube videos. That's all it does all day, every day. Does it a lot, all day. So I had to get a separate connection, just one for uploading and then, of course, one for streaming. So I'm all in. I'm all in for streaming. I put everything into it. Every last penny and dime that I have into it, I'm going to make it happen. By pure passion alone. By pure passion and excitement for what I do. And thanks for hanging out in the stream, everybody. Have I inspired you a little bit today? If I have, throw 1 in the chat. If I've inspired you just a little bit. Just a little bit. Kismet, the clips are not that long. Yeah, crazy. My biggest problem is figuring out how to get the music into a different channel. Here's what you do, God Sponge. I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm going to show you. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to show you guys how my secret of audio, because I don't save my secrets and say, ha, that's my stream specialty. You know what's great about life? When you show somebody else a tip, they usually come back around, they show you something. Information is an exchange of ideas. And I've been in graphic design for a long time. And I have found the best design I've ever done is when I'm exchanging ideas with other people. When I'm exchanging ideas with my team. When I go, hey, everybody, what do you guys think about where this kill box is? And Chewy's like, no, this over here is the better plot. And I go, really? Let's go look at it. I go, oh, Chewy, you're right. Right? Don't be afraid to say, you know what, you're right. Now, also don't be afraid to say, oh, well, you know, I don't think that's going to work out. And as long as they're cool with either way, and as long as you're cool with either way, then it works out great. It really magic happens, like you saw when we built the kill box there. A lot of magic does happen. There we go. How's everybody doing, says Harlex? I'm doing amazing today. This is the greatest start ever. This is the greatest stream I've ever done. Man, I'm doing good today. I'm doing amazing today. I'm having the time of my life here in the stream. This has got to be the funnest time of 7 Days to Die. The funnest playthrough I've ever done. I've had 400 plus hours in it. I have 1,800 hours in Fallout 4. This has got to be the funnest time ever. And I'm going to have a real problem stopping when it's time to take my kids over there. I've got to leave about 8:15. I've got to leave about 8:15 right now. My time is 5:20, so 5, 6, 7, 8. We got plenty of time. We got a couple hours. We'll probably dig this base out. Let's go ahead and get some more steel though, because I'm the only one who can do steel, so I've got to keep the tools going. So let's go ahead and do some more axes. Let's do pickaxes first though. Let's do 2 of those. Oh, we don't have enough. We don't have enough. All right, we got to keep going. Keep going. We got to move the forge as well. Got to keep breaking that stuff down. I'll probably get... Well, I'm going to need that anvil in a bit. Gonna need that in a bit. Let's queue some more up. Bam. Keep it going. Let's go help my bros down here. My bro-roonies. My bro-rinskis. There we go. I am Lebowski, says Kismet. I have seen many of your streams, and I greatly appreciate the positive attitude that you bring to the game. Keep it up, man. Thanks. Thank you. I am Bob Sushi. By the way, if I haven't butchered your name yet, be expecting it. I butcher everybody's name. It's a rite of passage in my stream. It's a rite of passage. Same thing when I have technical issues. It's a rite of passage. You've got to go in there. You got to solve those problems. Life is just full of everyday problems. Here's a great example. Now, I was having lots of medical issues. And I said, doctors, screw you. Screw you, doctors. I'm going to have to do this myself, right? And I said, how do I solve the problem of my health? Because it's just a problem to be solved. It's just a simple problem, too. It's actually not that difficult. The thing that's difficult is the motivation. I'm not going to lie. That's hard. Motivation to do it is the hardest part of it. The doing it is easy. That's the easy part. Here's what you got to do. You got to go easy on that soda. I went easy on it, and then eventually I stopped drinking it. Now, did I give it up? If I want to have some cherry Nuka-Cola, a.k.a. Dr. Pepper right now, I could have it. But I don't want to have the 10 pounds back. I really don't. I'm going to go ahead and widen this tunnel a little bit while I'm chatting. I don't want the 10 pounds back. So that's what I did. That's what I did to try to bring myself back from the brink. Bring myself back from being trapped in the bed. That's where I was. That's where I was just a few years ago. Couldn't do anything. Couldn't drive my car. Couldn't hang out with my kids. Couldn't even mow my lawn. Couldn't do anything. And I went to doctor after doctor after doctor. And I spent my entire retirement and my wife's retirement. We spent it all. And I know I've said this many times in the chat, but there's a bunch of new peeps. So I like to tell my story to inspire people here in the stream. So what I did is I said, you know what? I can't do graphic design anymore. So I lost my job. I lost my job that I've been working on for 25 years. And I was at the top tier. At the top tier. Making that big bank. Bringing in that big money. Working for some Fortune 5 companies, by the way. Actually, some Fortune 1 companies.
Okay, my pick's done.
I got some new ones going up there, but if you just come by where I'm here at the beginning of the tunnel, trying to cut another row here, I have some forged steel that I can use. Oh, wait, here's a better idea. Hold on. I'm going to come to you guys. I'm going to cut a nook out there, and I'm going to put a box down, and then it can hold the forged iron in there. You guys can just come in and repair. Hey, Kismet, improvising. I've never done that before. I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do it now. Bam. I guess I could put it up real high, but I'm just going to put it off to the side so it's easy for them to reach. Now, I would use my points on Miner 69er right now, but I don't want to do that. I want to keep them so I can do concrete. All right, putting it down. There you go, repair away. Now, their repair is just as good as my repair right now, so they can do it on their own. They can do it on their own while I'm going to go ahead and widen this a bit. Widen this a bit big time. Now, again, if you are new to my stream, feel free to hang out. Feel free to hang out. Welcome again to I Am Bob Sushi. Thank you so much for those kind words. I did grab that. Put that in my, my nice things that people say. So what I was saying there is that I did come back from that. I did come back to that. I went and solved the problem. We're talking about problem solving. How can I solve the problem of my health? Well, first, I saw this video that a friend of mine turned me on to, which is called, what is it? Old, Fat, and Nearly Dead, or something like that. Old, Sick, Fat, and Nearly Dead. That's what it is. Incredibly great movie, by the way, on Netflix. I saw that movie. Now, did it motivate me to go and be a juicer and do all of that stuff and do that, which I did do, by the way. But did it motivate me to do that? No. The thing that motivated me that is the different way he looked at fat. The fat that you have on your body. That simply, it's extra energy. He gave me the solution to the problem. It's just extra energy that your body stores up just in case you run out of food, right? Feast or famine is how your body works. Your body works simply by when you eat a whole bunch of food, it holds that food in case you don't have any food later. That's how your body works. It's a simple mechanic. You now know the game mechanics of your body, right? That's what a lot of people do. They like to learn the game mechanics so they can really, really be amazing at games. Well, your body is the same way. How do I know? I lost 40 pounds. That's right, lost 40 pounds. Now, I've had some great success in my life. I've gone out, enjoyed that success. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of steaks, a lot of going to really fancy restaurants and 5-star hotels and ordering room service and doing all of that amazing stuff you do when you're young. You do when you're young before you have kids, right? Before you have kids, and then your kids, of course, and your wife absorbs all of your money. Before that happens, you go and you do all of that stuff. And then, of course, you start putting a little weight. You get a little bit older. You're putting on a little bit more weight. Or maybe you're like me. You're a chocoholic. You love chocolate. Anybody love chocolate in the chat? Type the word chocolate in the chat if you like chocolate. If you're like addicted to it, like me. I am massively addicted to chocolate. In fact, I have some over here that I'm not supposed to eat. Right over here. And what I do is you can give yourself a little bit of treat of chocolate, but just don't constantly be eating it. And that's what I was doing. I was eating just constantly bad food. So what I did, Half-Breed, thank you so much. Also, KW and Arctic Brute. And I am Bob Sushi. Also dropping that Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. If I said your name already, that's okay. I'm going to say it again. Say it again. I'm going to say, show them some love in the chat over there. So yes, what I did is I got out of the bed, and I said, screw it. I'm not going to get stuck in this bed. Screw these doctors. They're just trying to take my money. And that's what they did. They took all of my retirement and all of my wife's retirement. Now I'm just rubbing pennies together. Rubbing pennies together. But lucky enough, I put some of that money into my gaming team. I put some of that money into my gaming team so I can stream here. Now, it wasn't my intention to become a streamer. It totally wasn't. My intention was to continue to do the thing that I had done and continue to do so because I was making bank. Making bank, and I was about to make even more bank. Right? Working for some serious high-end companies. Working for some big companies. Right? So, that was my plan. But I got ill. I couldn't do it anymore. Couldn't do it because I could not get out of the bed. Believe me, as a graphic designer, if you cannot follow up, I would rather not be I would rather, instead of being bad at something, I would rather not do it. I would rather not do it. Right? So what I did, of course, is I went to the gym. And it changed my looking at how my health works. That is not fat. It's just stored up energy that you need to burn. You need to burn that energy. How are you going to burn it? Well, just eating pizzas all day long ain't going to do it. Right? You guys know that. I don't have to tell you that. You guys, everybody in the world knows it. They know the trick to it. They just don't want to do it. And I'm the same way. I don't really want to do it either. But would I rather die or would I rather get healthy? I would rather be around so I can do what I love to do, my other passion, which is stream for you guys, which is play games with amazing people like I'm playing tonight. That's what I would rather do. And that's where I was at. That's my story. That's my background. Now, I don't play a character here on stream. I don't pretend to be somebody else. I am too old to do that. I am past that stage where I need to pretend to be somebody else. I am who I am. This is the person that you will meet at TwitchCon. I'll look a lot older, though, because I have a really great lighting. I'll look a lot older. I'll be a bit goofy, maybe a little awkward. Such is life, right? That's who I am. I don't try to be anybody else. I like who I am. It's taken me this long to like who I am, right? And when you have a problem like I have, like sleep apnea, and you, hopefully I can inspire you guys a little bit here. When you guys have a problem like sleep apnea like me, like my doctor says, and I had sleep tests and CAT scans and used a mask and all sorts of stuff. I use a mandible device, which works really good as well for sleeping. But basically, I get 10 hours of sleep. And you're like, 10 hours of sleep, Kismet, that's a lot. In a week. In a week is how much I get. I know it's rough. It is really rough to get out of the bed when you feel like you've only had a few minutes of sleep. It is very tough. But I get out anyway. I get out anyway, and I say, you know what? I'm going to keep fighting until the day I die. I'm going to keep fighting. I'm not going to get stuck in that bed. I'm not going to be stuck in there where someone has to take care of me for the rest of my life. Not going to happen. So I went out and worked at it every single day, lost 40 pounds. 2 years later, here I am streaming 10-hour streams 7 days a week for you. Started with 30 minutes just a couple days a week. Now 7 days a week. How's my health? Better than ever. Better than before I got sick. Better than I've felt in like 15 years. Now, do I still have sleep apnea? Yes. It'll be my normal for the rest of my life. Every time I go to sleep, I have the chance of never waking up again because I do stop breathing in my sleep. That is something that I have to live with. That is my new everyday. But once you accept it, once my doctor said, Kismet, this may never go away. You'll always have this problem. But then once he told me that, I could then get past thinking that it could be solved. That they could just solve it with a pill, or that I'm going to see some certain doctor, and that certain doctor is going to wave a magic wand, it's going to be gone. Once I realized that, I thought, it's up to me. I've got to do it. I've got to solve this problem. And it's not a difficult problem to solve, except for the motivation part. The motivation of getting up every day and going to the gym, or just running on the runner that you might have in your house that has been, you know, covered with stuff for like years. I got one. I got it in my garage. It's covered with stuff. Having that motivation to saying, you know what, I'm not going to eat a ton of candy today. I'm not going to have soda. You know what I'm going to have instead? Some water. I'm going to have some water, or maybe some favorite drink that you like. If you like tea, go with that. If you like coffee, a little bit of coffee, right? And don't drink 5 pots of it. But, you know, drink some coffee. Drink something other than soda. Soda is horribly bad for you. Horribly bad for your teeth. Horribly bad for your internal organs and all of that. And also, it makes you have a lot of extra energy stored up, right? So, yes, that is my story. That is my story. Hopefully, I've inspired you also to seek your passion in life. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody's negativity. Be amazing, like right here. Campbell Cameron, who has dropped the Dragon Hammer, crush that follow button and become part of the Kismet Army. Be amazing in what you do. I don't care if you are washing dishes. There's nothing wrong with washing dishes. There ain't nothing wrong with being a janitor. You're doing your job. You're out there making that money for your family. Feel inspired by that. Feel inspired by that somebody doesn't look down on you. I never look down on people. I've been there. I've been there at the bottom level job. I've been there doing that bottom level stuff. I've been the stock boy. The stock boy, the computer place. I had to stock all the stuff. The lowest guy in the totem pole. I've been there. There's nothing wrong with that. Just learn as much as you can. Keep working toward your passion. Keep working toward that goal. That's what my stream is all about. The positivity. And hopefully you guys take a little bit with that with you in your real life. Now again, they're your decisions. They're all on you. It's your life. You can do whatever you want. Hopefully, though, you got a little bit of inspiration. So there you go. A little bit of love. A little bit of love. Harlex says green tea is amazing as well as water. There you go. Green tea. Green tea. There you go. Now, here in Tennessee, which is where I'm at, I'm not from Tennessee. I'm actually from Southern California, Orange County, if you've ever seen that show, OC. I'm born and raised there. I was born in Orange County, actually, back in the day. And grew up in Huntington Beach and then moved to Anaheim, which you guys should know the name of that one. That is, of course, where Disneyland is originally built. I could actually see the fireworks right from the corner of my house. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Seen it since I was a little kid. Seen them thousands of times. Pretty amazing. I've been to Disneyland hundreds of times as well. Back in the day when the annual pass was like $100 and you can go 365 days a year. That's a lot. That's a lot. Hold on. Did I level up yet? I must have leveled up. Yes, I did. All right. All right. Concrete mixing. Concrete mixing unlocked. Bam!
Nice.
UK Lizzie, thanks for hanging out in the stream. Thanks for dropping that Dragon Hammer, saying, Kismet, I love what you do. Crushing that follow button with fire and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Welcome. Jay. He's a funny guy. Now, what I'm doing is I'm helping out widen this tunnel a little bit as we're doing. Did you guys reach the inn already?
What's that?
Did you guys reach the end of the tunnel? Did you put it by the trader?
We're not there yet.
Oh, this is Jay, not Rorum. I just realized that that's somebody different. You just threw me off there, Jay. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. For once, look at that. For once, I actually have some bottled water on me. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? It's amazing. English, please, says, your story is truly inspiring, man. You're a good guy, Kismet. Yeah, again, I don't lie, I don't cheat, I don't steal. My team is based on 3 virtues that we've had all this time. Honor, loyalty, respect. Watch out for people out there. They do lie, they do cheat, they do steal. And if you've done that in the past, it's okay. You made a mistake. You made a mistake in the past. That doesn't mean you got to do it tomorrow. That doesn't mean it's got to happen tomorrow. You can just keep being awesome. You can turn it around at any moment. Any moment you can. Everybody's got that power. They don't all have that desire, but they do have that power. And again, don't let nobody's negativity pull you down. Don't put it on your shoulders. Don't carry it around like, oh, someone said I'm really ugly, or someone said I can't do this, or whatever it is. Screw those people. If they really cared about you, they wouldn't be saying that nice stuff to you in the first place. They would be nice to you. They would try to lift you up, raise you up, not tear you down. Not tear you down. That's not what you want. That's not what you want people around you. You want amazing people around you who are not going to tear you down. Rage Ace, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button. Holy mackerel, look at that, 50 follows today. Thank you, Rage Ace. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army right over there. They're going to show you some love right now. I don't think I even need to tell you guys to show them some love. I think that there's going to be some love in there for you anyway, without me even saying it. Without me even saying it, I bet you. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Already there. Already there's some love. So thanks for hanging out in the stream, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. We are crushing it today. This is the greatest start to 7 Days to Die ever. I've got my alpha team in here with me. My 7 Days to Die team. We're crushing it. Now, right now, it is day 9. We have already got our base secured. We actually set up a first base and a second base already. We've got the Kismet Killbox up and running. I've unlocked the forge. I put the forge down. We got the campfires down. I just turned level 13 as well. We're building an underground base here to put our forges in to keep the screamers away from our main base. We're trying to widen the thing right now a little bit. Eventually, I'm going to go ahead and make some mini bikes for my explorers. After we get this done, make them some mini bikes, let them go out and have some fun. Then I'm going to go ahead and set up a whole bunch of forges, as many forges as we can, and then we're just going to collect a massive amount of materials to get as many forges as we can going. Totally as many as we can go. Now, wait a minute. Did I level up again? Oh, I did level up. Hold on, hold on. I can use my tools. Miner 69er. Let's use it. Bam! Bad mechanic? Not enough. Not enough. Need 10 points. Let's keep going. Keep going. Now I got my Miner 69er up a little bit more. Now I'm going to do a little bit more damage. I'm going to take this out a little bit faster. Take it out a little bit faster. Ray J says, you're pretty amazing. I never met someone who's honest like you. Well, here's the thing about when you get older. And I talk about this in the stream all the time. Especially when you're someone like me who could die. Now, I'm not kidding around. I'm not joking around. I'm not looking for your sympathy. I appreciate, though. I appreciate the love, though. But that's my new normal. Every night, I go to sleep. I could not wake up. Right? Now, when you're young, you're always worried about what everybody thinks about you. I was a young, arrogant bastard. Totally. That's the advantage of having a good woman changing you from that. Changing you away. A good spouse who says, yo, you'd be an amazing person if you weren't such an a-hole, right? They're honest with you. They tell you up front, right? Now, do I slip back in that sometimes? Sometimes. If I'm honest, sometimes I do. Sometimes I become what we call the grumpy bear. That's what my family calls me. You don't want to mess with a hibernating bear. I tell you, don't mess with a hibernating bear. He gets a bit grumpy. Now, am I perfect? Absolutely not. Am I like, don't put me up on a pedestal just to knock me off, right? I am just a regular person. I'm just a regular person, but when you have that problem, all that other stuff in your life doesn't make a bit of difference to you anymore.
I think we can
money,
now,
stuff, things. When you don't have long to live, all of that stuff is erased. You don't care about that stuff. And there's only been one thing that I care above all other things, and that's my wife, who I've been with for 25 years. 25 years I've been with her. Now, here's how you straighten yourself out in your life. You find that one person who is the most important person, right? It's your spouse, whoever it is usually, right? Make that person number one in your life and forget all that other stuff. Stop arguing about them with money. Stop arguing about all that little petty stuff, right? Me and my wife, we argue from time to time. We don't fight like fights, but we argue from time to time. Usually it's my fault. Understand that, guys. It's usually your fault. It's usually your fault. Be a man. Man up. Say, my bad. My bad. Do the same thing in real life. If you make a mistake, give yourself the freedom to make a mistake, right? Give yourself a freedom. See, when you get older, when people come in and troll my channel, say, who's this old dude in here? Just laugh. Just laugh. It makes me laugh. Because I already been there. I already done that. 25 years of being a graphic designer. If someone comes in and says, Kismet, why don't you go get a real job? Had it. 25 years. Top of my field. Top of my field. Kismet, go outside, hang out with your kids and wife. Do it every day. Take care of your IOL. Did. 25 years married. When you've done that, 25 years married, 25 years career, then you come talk smack to me all day long. Go ahead. I don't care. I'm not going to take your negativity and put it on my shoulder. I'm not going to take your negativity and put it in some sort of negativity backpack and carry it around like it's my job. It ain't my job. It ain't your job either. Carry other people's negativity around. That's their job, to not be negative, to not tear you down. That's their job, to support you. And if you want to have a great friend, support them, have them support you. They call you up at 3 o'clock in the morning. You say, hey, I'm there. I'm there for you. And hopefully they'll do the same for you. When my friend called me, said, I need your help, I'm there. Don't have to tell me anymore. I don't even need to know why. I'm on the way. I'm on the way right now. And I stopped streaming for like 3 weeks. Helped him out. Come back. Good to go. That's the kind of friend I am. Luckily, I only got a few of those friends. The few of those friends that I would do that for, right? All the other people along your life, they're not going to be those type of friends. Those are the people that are there when you have lots of money, and then when that money disappears, they disappear. Anybody have any friends like that they've had along in their life? Put a 1 in the chat if you've had those friends. If you've had your friends. So thank you, by the way. I do appreciate that. This is the person that you will meet. When you find me at TwitchCon, I will be at TwitchCon 2017. And when you find me at TwitchCon, this is the guy you're going to meet. Now, another thing that I have to overcome as an older streamer is that I do get discriminated against. And you're like, what are you talking about? You're a white boy. You're a white boy, old white boy. Right? Oh, I still get discriminated against. Because they say, oh, what are you doing? You're old. Why are you playing games? Because it's amazing. I got people in my guild who've been in my guild for 15 years. They're in their 70s and 80s, and they can own every single person in here. They can own me. They can own me bad. Really bad. PvP, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Games are the great universal thing. That's what's so amazing about Twitch. That's what's amazing about being a gamer. And a lot of people out there, they don't understand it yet. But they're going to understand it one day. You know when they learned it? A lot of those people learned it when they played WoW, right? They went and they played WoW. They found themselves an awesome guild. Doesn't matter their age. Doesn't matter their background. They had fun together. They enjoyed gaming together. And that's what's so amazing about Twitch. That's why I love it so much. It is kind of the central hub of where all of us, from all ages, all background, I don't care who you are or where you're from. I only care how you treat people. That's how I judge people. How you treat people. Do you kick dogs? Are you mean to people? Do you tear people down? Sorry, bro. I ain't got time for people like that. I ain't got time for people that I don't know how many days left I've got. So I'm going to enjoy every single second. I'm going to follow my passion. I suggest you do the same. Don't worry about other people and they're tearing you down. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. They're not going to be in your life that long anyway. That's usually what's going to happen. Usually they'll be around when they can get something out of you, and when they can't get something out of you, they're adios. There we go. Up. Look at the people in the chat. A whole bunch of ones in the chat. They know those people. Those people are only around fair weather friends is what they're called. Fair weather friends. So I do talk a little IRL here in chat while I'm hitting some rocks. I do talk about my story. And again, I will be at TwitchCon. You find me. I'm going to have my Kismet t-shirt on. Got it on right now. You'll see me. I'll have that on, or my Overburden with Kiz caps, or I might even have my Vault 45
and that's
on.
the end of pick 2.
Oh, did you repair it?
I repaired it the first time. I have to go back and grab more.
Oh, all the irons is done? All right. Oh, not scrap it. So I just accidentally hit scrap. Woo, that was close. Don't want to waste that iron. All right. Yeah, just make sure to queue up a whole bunch more iron over there, too, if you could. Bam!
Iron or steel?
Steel, sir. Oh, yeah, you can't queue it up. I have to. Sorry, I'll come back. I have to queue it up. Wow, look how much we got done, though. See, we're just chatting for a little bit. This was so great about gaming. You want to have a lot of fun and make your gaming time go by like this? Find some amazing people to hang out with. Find an amazing guild. I happen to have an amazing guild if you're looking for a guild, or find just some friends. And I get asked all the time, Kismet, what's the secret to your guild, boy? What's your, bro? What the heck? Why can't I go up? There we go. All right, Jay, you go down, I go up. Sorry. What is the secret to having a great guild? Well, my secret is simple. Great people attract other people. Now, I went to this thing, if you guys are familiar with Star Wars The Old Republic, as part of my team. I love showing my coin. It's awesome. It's one of my few mementos that I really like. So I got this from BioWare, who makes Star Wars The Old Republic, and EA. Right? It is my symbol of being the leader. Bam. Right there. I consider it to be one of my symbols that I used to play in Star Wars The Old Republic. We had 300 members in there. 300 subscribed members, by the way. Out of thousands of people that requested to go to the Guild Summit, I was only one of 100 that was chosen to go. I had an amazing time. If you want to see that video, go search my YouTube channel, youtube.com, Kismet BP Guild Summit. You'll find it in there. Or Google, Kismet Guild Summit. You'll find it. And you can see me there. I was much heavier then. Much heavier. I had a lot more weight. Got rid of a lot of it. Still got 30 pounds to go, though. Still going to keep working on it. So I went to that guild summit. I let them know, look, boom, these are the things that you need to work on, right? And eventually they did work on those things, and we do play that from time to time. But I did have a really, really fun time. Super fun time. So we do have an amazing guild. We play a little bit of Star Wars: The Old Republic, not as much as we did because they had a whole loot problem. But now we're back trying it out again. We also play some Elder Scrolls Online. If you'd like to join the team as well, here's how you do it. You go into Discord, you go into the Lurker channel, you say, Kismet, I would like to join. You watch for peeps who are on Elder Scrolls Online as well. And go in there and ask for them. Now, right now, of course, we're playing some 7 Days to Die. You can also go in on our Discord and just whisper me. My name's Kismet. Nice and easy to find, right? Just whisper me and say, Kismet, I would like to join the team in wherever, right? Now, right now, we're maxed on 7 Days to Die. But if you'd like to be in the list to be in the team for 7 Days to Die, or if you'd like to be in the list to be in Elder Scrolls Online or Star Wars: The Old Republic, simply go in there and whisper me. It's like a quest. And the funny thing is, I give people very easy quests. Here's another little funny story about that. Let me go ahead and offload some of the stuff. Another little funny story about that is I give people very easy quests when they first join the guild. I call it the new member quest. And it's very simple. Get on Discord, set up your Discord, get in the game, play with members. Doesn't matter what you're doing. I don't care if you're collecting resources or if you're grouping up or whatever. And you'd be surprised how many people cannot do that basic thing. Who cannot do the basic thing of just grouping up with other peeps, right? Grouping up with other peeps and hanging out with them, right? And they don't do it, they're gone. Because we're a teamwork-based thing. Now, if you want to be in 7 Days to Die, in our Lurker channel, in the pinned things there is a teamwork list of all the teamwork stuff we do together. We don't solo play. We play all together. The resources all belong to the team. Whoever needs the resource the most, that's who it goes to. If you come in, you're just going to want to do your own thing. If you're going to get to level 150 within the first day by cheating and shortcutting, we're going to boot you. If you don't work together as a team, you don't help out, you don't go collect stuff and bring it back and work toward the group thing, because you're going to get everything anyway. You're going to get all the best stuff in the game. You're going to get all of it, and you're going to get it faster because you work together than doing it separately as a team. How do I know? 15 years together, bro. 15 years, one of the longest running gaming guilds out there. That's how I know. That's how I know. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. G. Curtis says, kids accepting new members in that guild. Always, G. Curtis. I do not exclude people. I give them a shot. I give them a shot in that guild. Why do I do that? Why don't I just become elite? Which I've had people actually leave the guild. Leave the guild because they wanted us to become elite and just only accept the highest tier players. I don't do that. I don't do that. I have some of the highest tier players. I have some of the best tanks, some of the best DPS, and the best healers I've ever seen. Ever. Even when I was doing 40-man raids. Incredibly great at what they do. Because they're attracted to the guild because other great members are in the guild. Great members attract other great members. Start with a small guild. Work your way up. Now, speaking of that Star Wars: The Old Republic, while I'm doing stuff here. Speaking of that Star Wars: The Old Republic, while I was there, I met some really cool guild leaders. Because it was the guild summit, so that means it was nothing but guild leaders there, which was cool. It was like a whole bunch of us people who have to suffer behind the scenes. With people, you know, fighting and ganking and all the stuff that you guild leaders know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about. So-and-so just started a battle with so-and-so's guild, and now those 5 people attacked our 5 people, and now those 10 people are attacking our 10 people, and now the whole guild's like in a civil war action going on. There's nothing like logging into that. Nothing like logging into that sucker. But yes, anybody know that? Put a 1 in the chat if you know that one. If you know that one. So yeah. So what happened at the guild? And I was talking to this guy, and he's like, you know, I got a small guild. I've got about 10, 15 people. How do I get 300 people in my guild? I said, you know what you do? Don't try to get 300 people. Don't try to. 300 people is tough to manage. It is incredibly tough to manage. There's a lot of people coming in and out and whatnot each day. What you want to do is you want to have a core group of really great people who love to play together. That's what I have. A core group of a bunch of people who love to play together. We love to play different games. Not all the same game, right? You're not going to see all 800 members on the game. Plus, my members have IRL, right? You guys have IRL too, right? I don't say, oh, well, you weren't at the raid last week. Sorry, I'm going to boot you at the guild. Come on. Come on. How incredibly rude is that? That is so incredibly rude and mean. That guy might have been in 50 raids, right? He might have been 50 raids in a row. And the one time he had to take care of his IRL got booted. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. I don't do that. I don't do that. I let people take care of the IRL because when your IRL is squared away like mine, I try to take care of it. Sometimes I screw up, though. Sometimes I do get wife aggro. If I stream way too long, like right now, I better watch out. I got about an hour. I got to take care of my kids. But I do let people take care of their IRL. And it's all about respect. It's about being an honorable person, taking care of each other. Now, if you notice when I'm running around, I'll look around and see how Jay's doing. I'll look around and see how Samson's doing and Chewy's doing. These are exceptional people. They're exceptional great at what they do. Samson's like an encyclopedia. I can ask him anything right now, and he would know the answer usually. 99.99999% of the time, he already knows the answer before I even ask. It's like, hey, what about this? What about that? He's like, oh, yeah, you do that. Or, oh, yeah, it's the other thing there. Right? And he's much like me. He has like OCD, and he does like, it's got to be just right. It's got to be just right. I think that's why we get along. I think that's why we get along. So there you go. Always accepting. If you want to be in, just jump in the lurker chat or just jump in and whisper me and say, Kismet, bro, I'd like to join you. And now make sure to tell me what game you want to be in. If you want to be in Elder Scrolls Online, if you want to be in Star Wars The Old Republic, I do play that off stream, like on Saturdays and Sundays. I may start restreaming it when we get our team back up and running because we did take a break from it.
We're here.
Again. Woohoo! Great job, guys. Jay, let's go down and help him kind of dig out the rest of that. Boom.
Okay.
I was widening the tunnel for like 3 reasons. 1, to talk to the chat. 2, to get a whole bunch of stone. And 3, so I can get concrete eventually.
Good idea.
Oh, you guys made a left turn in it. Awesome. So do we want to put the forge right up against there? Or maybe we should put it here in the turn? And then just have the tunnel that goes to the trader. What do you guys think? I always get feedback. Get good feedback from you people.
Sounds alright.
Yeah, we could put the big room right here at the turn.
Yeah, I think that's the thing to do. All right, let's do it. Let's just do it straight though. Let's do it this way so when you run down the thing, it's straight. So let's just cut an outside wall, not just take it all out, but you know what I mean? Do the undercutting thing where we cut a straight line, and then let's cut a straight line on both sides. Let's see if I got any frames. Of course I got no frames. Make some frames. Make some frames, not scrap frames. Why didn't the wood frames come to the top? You think the wood frames, it would be in order of quality order, right? That's just me. That's just me. Fun Pimps, I love you guys. I love you guys. Put that in quality order. Like wood frames at the top. The thing you'd probably need the first, second, third. Right. All right, so they're going to go to town on that. Got to get by Samson here. How big a room we want? We want a fairly big room, right? We're going to this time we're just going to take it to a whole nother level on these forges. Oh, you can hear Trader Joel's down here. Awesome. What do you think about here? Samson, about that big. I got a wood block down. Take out that ceiling a little bit. What do you think about to here? Or might have went back. All right, you two work on that one. We're going to go about, let's say, 10 blocks deep. And then we'll cut toward each other.
Only 10 deep.
Did you want to go 20?
I like that. We'll go 20.
All right, go 20.
Having it too big. The bigger we have it, the more forges we can have.
That's true, but we just want to get it started at this point, so let's just go 10 for now, and we can always extend it. How about that? All right. Oh, getting hungry again. There you go. Samson's on the job. Make sure your inventory isn't full, by the way. So heads up. Let's do that. Gonna need some food.
I'm fine.
All right, I'm gonna run back and get some food, and I'll be back. All right, so we're digging that out. Now, what we usually do is we dig 10 in one direction. Then what we do, 10 on both sides. So we put down 10 wood frames, right?
What are we at,
like
Samson?
this. 10 wood frames, and then we cut toward each other.
10 right here.
And then we cut toward each other like this, and then you've made a block, right? You've made an outside perimeter. Then you go above the block, like you go above and you overcut it, right? You overcut it, then you undercut it, and the whole thing comes down. So you don't have to cut all the in-between blocks, which is a kind of a waste of resources, but it's way faster. It's way faster so we can get the forges going. We've got to get the forges going. We got to build as many forges as we can. We got to get as much stone in there as we can. We got to get that concrete going. We got to get a lot of stuff going within like an hour. Within like an hour. So we need to get it going here. And drink some more water here while I'm running. So yeah, always accepting. I quit trying to play online games because of issues like that. Yeah. The thing is, you want to be able just to hang out with people. Now, do I have 300 people in every single game? No, I don't. Because I would rather have a lower amount of quality people than have 300 really terrible peeps who just like, because your guild's going to implode anyway. It's going to implode anyway. You have a whole bunch of really people who just treat each other terrible. Eventually it implode. That's why guilds are like Hollywood marriages, right? They last about a year or two and then boom, they blow up because everybody starts fighting and all of that. There's no drama in my guild. / drama off. Drama off. Don't start any drama or you're gone. I don't want any of my members upset by drama. What's that? Oh, look at all that forged steel. Holy moly, what do we need? Oh, we need to put some more clay in there. We used up all the clay. Look at all that iron. That iron in there.
Did I mess up my
food
mountain? Or did he? I don't know. Pretty sure that was 10 blocks over.
Yeah, if you mess up, just cut it a little bit more or cut a little bit less. Whatever you got to do. Not so easy. See, Samson thinks it's easy. It's not so easy. There we go. Yeah, if you're looking for a great peeps, go for it. Crazy says, well, I'm going to head out. Have a good one. See y'all later. Thank you, Crazy, for the help in the stream, for being an awesome mod. Make sure to say goodnight to Crazy, everybody in the chat, as well as thanks for hanging out in the game as well and helping us out. Thanks for hanging us out. Hanging out. Now, who I got for mods over here? Now, by the way, I did add some amazing mods to the channel. I did add, on top of my amazing mod, of course, Sister Wolf, who's been with me forever. She's awesome. As well as Chewy and Crazy. We've got also Monsterholic in there, of course, Dark Angel. And, of course, well, the new ones are Monsterholic. Dark Angel's been with me for a while. Monsterholic. We've also got, brain freeze, Jazz Sands, as well as Pink Ranger.
Oh, that's Sam.
Show him some love. Show him some love. What? Warwitch showing me some love. Amazing streamer, by the way, Warwitch, if you've not discovered him.
Concerning.
Let's throw him a shout out in the chat. Throw him a shout out in the chat, please. Warwitch, an amazing streamer, loves to send me some love over here. I appreciate that host every single time. If you're coming over from Warwitch channel, let me throw you some awesome Warwitch things here in the chat. I love Warwitch's thing. I'm a sub to Warwitch myself. I think he's amazing. We've got this thing here, and then of course, I love this one right here, the Rage one. I think it's the greatest, where you have the two gloves and then you have the Rage guy in the middle. That's got to be one of the top 10 emotes, emote combos on Twitch, I think. Amazing streamer, by the way. He's like me. He goes all in. He's all in on his stream. He does as much as he can. He tries to make it as high quality as he can. He tries to make it as amazing as he can. And that's why I love to lurk in there. I'm like a total lurker. I'm like I'm working on videos or I'm doing stuff, I will go lurk in different people's channels. Like if somebody's AFK, I'll go into Warwitch, or if Warwitch is doing something amazing, I'll stay in there for a while, or if he goes AFK or whatever it is, or somebody else is like doing something, I'll switch over there. I keep a bunch of streamers up tabbed. I keep them up tabbed, and I'll switch between them based on what they're doing, right? What game they're playing or whatever it is. That's what I'll do. Thanks so much also for dropping that Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. There's Mr. Fufu. Mr. Fufu, thanks for coming for the love. Now, if you're coming, there you are, dropping the Dragon Hammer. If you're coming from Warwitch's channel, thanks for hanging out. If you've never been in my stream before, my name is Kismet. I'm a variety streamer. I stream a whole bunch of stuff, including 7 Days to Die, a whole lot of that, as well as some Fallout. I'm probably most known for Fallout. I've been the top of Fallout 4 since it released. Now, how did I get to the top of Fallout 4? There was an amazing person out there. Her name is Kira Corellia. She's a partnered streamer. Now, she doesn't know who I am. I'm just some random guy on the internet. Random streamer. Now, she happened to like me because I reminded her of her dad, who is Grandpa Plays, another great streamer, by the way, and super nice guy. Make sure to go show him some love. Let's give a whole bunch of shout-outs here. I'm not making lots of work for my mods. Shout-out for Kira. Shout-out for Grandpa Plays in the chat as well. I reminded her of that, of her father, right? So she said, you know what? I'm going to give this Kismet a boost. So she came in. She dropped about 100+ people on my channel. And ever since then, I've been the top of Fallout 4. A whole bunch of people who watch her channel come in and watch my channel. And a whole bunch of people who are in my channel go watch her channel. And that's what you want to do, both in-game and in life. You want to network with people. If you want to be a streamer, network with other streamers who play what you play. Go in there and network them. Now, she wasn't really networking with me. She just thought she would do something nice for this little baby streamer, who I was back in that time. And she did. And I appreciate it forever. Now, right now, I'm not partnered. If I get partnered, probably be a month or so before you guys can sub to my channel anyway. I don't know how long it takes. I guess it takes a few weeks or so, however long it takes. But right now, why don't you show that love right back to her by going over there. If you have your Twitch Prime, run on over there and hit that sub button at Kira Corellia and say, Kismet sent you. Kismet sent that love right back at you. Because that's the moment that I learned that doing nice things for other people always comes back to you. It always comes back to you. So she did something nice for me. I went back later on when I became a much bigger streamer, and I rated her channel for 100 people as well. Sometimes I dropped 250 people in her channel when I was doing Fallout 4. A whole lot of people. A whole lot of people. What comes around goes around, right? And then also I said, you know what? She came in my stream, and I was so excited to have that many people in my stream. And I was also so excited and scared out of my mind. Because now what do? I got a whole bunch of people in my stream. What do I do, right? Same thing when Warwitch came in and raided my stream. He's a much huger streamer than me. He didn't have to raid my channel. He didn't have to do it. But big thanks to him for doing that. Big love, right? So I created what I call the Kismet Love Train. The Kismet Love Train is simply, we pay it forward to somebody else. So they had that moment. So they have that moment where they're smiling all stream. They're having the greatest stream. They're having a fantastic time. And they know there's one person out there. There's one person out there who says, I like what you're doing, bro. I like what you're doing. Keep at it. Keep at it. Give them some encouragement for what they want to do, right? That's what I love to do. And I've done it literally hundreds, on the neighborhood of thousands of times now. I have gone out, streamed, and hosted people and raided them again and again and again. They don't have to raid me back. That's okay. I don't mind. You don't have to raid me back. I appreciate when you do. And most do. Most do because they're like, Kismet, thank you for showing me some love. I'm going to come back. I'm going to raid you. I'm like, okay, that's all fine. But what I really want them to do is get on that Kismet love train and then send it to the next person. And then the next person. And so on and so on. And then as it goes around Twitch, it makes its way back to me again. It always does. It always circles back around you. Good things always circle back around you. And believe me, I've seen it hundreds of times now. Hundreds of times where somebody said, hey, so-and-so, you rated so-and-so, and then they rated me and I rated somebody else. I love to hear that. It's like my favorite thing to hear. Is how they took it and they kept going and going and it kept going around around Twitch. Just my little bit of change to Twitch, right? My little bit of saying, you know what? We're all gamers. Let's have some fun together, right? Go out there and you might discover a new streamer that you like. You never know. That's how I discovered Banlish. That's how I discovered all the other amazing people. Is either they rated me or I rated them. Just randomly. Just like, hey, all my mods will come to me and say, Kismet, you really like this guy, right? So I went over and I watched. I said, yeah, that guy's awesome. I bet you he just needs a little bit of love. He needs a little bit of love. When Banlish had like 30 people on his channel. Now, some of you are from Banlish. You didn't know. I knew him way back then. He had 30 people on his channel. Now, of course, I'm rocking Fallout 4. I got 100, 200, 350 people on my channel. And I said, you know what? This guy's got the magic. He's got the thing. I love it. Funny guy. Me and him became fast friends. I don't know Banlish. I don't know him in real life. But there's some people you connect with. There's some people you like. You just have a connection with in life. You'll find those people along the way. Me and Banlish are like that. We can sit and talk and shoot the breeze all day long. We're talkers. We're talkers. There we go. Thank you, Groof5 for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Show him some love over there in the chat. So yes, I think paying it forward does help. So if you're a streamer You got nobody in your channel, talk to your Nightbot. Talk to your Nightbot. You're like, how you doing tonight, Nightbot? How you doing? Let's play some games. Right? Just be you. Be who you are. Don't play League of Legends if you don't like playing it. Right? Don't play it just for views. People are going to see right through it. Right through it. Unless you're an amazing player at it. Go for it. But I suggest do what you love to do and keep working at it every single day. I've been doing it for 3 years, trying to get that partnership. I'm hoping it's coming soon because I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted, but I'm never going to give up, ever. I'm never going to give up. If I got to go 7 days a week, if I've got to have the best numbers, better than the partner streamers, if I've got to be better than all the people who have already become partner, then that's what I will do every single day. Every single day. I'm showing you a technique here too. I'm going to show you a Kismet tip when we get this done. I'm just kind of cutting out the top. Oh, this is sand here. That means there's a mine right here. That means there's a mine. That'd be a lot easier if I had a shovel, but I don't. I don't got one. Bam. Ah, maybe I can make a... Oh, I do have a shovel. Can I... Oh my gosh, what are the chances that I'd actually have a shovel on me just randomly? That is pretty funny. Randomly have a shovel on me that I can repair. That's funny. Now this right here is a mine. Whenever you see this kind of loose sand, airdrop. That means there's ore around this area that you can collect. Am I going too far? I might have went a little too far there. Oh, this is pickaxe. So what we're trying to do is just cut around it like a block. So there's going to be a big square block in the middle. And we're going around cutting the outside edge of it. And the more we cut that outside edge, got to be able to hit it first. The more we cut that outside edge, the more we kind of cut up into the ceiling area. And then we'll cut across it, and then we'll cut underneath it, and it'll be gone. It'll all fall down. That's my favorite part, by the way, when it falls down. There's nothing cooler than watching it fall down. Super cool. Could someone links Kira's channel? Let's give her a shout out. Do we got a shout out? There it is. Thank you, Monsterholic. Appreciate it. Jazz Sands also on the ball. Let's also get Grandpa Plays in there. Let's also get Warwitch in there. Let's give them some shout outs, my mods. We're putting my new mods to work. Put my new mods to work. There we go. Now, one of the greatest things I saw at TwitchCon 2016, and big shout out to Co-Carnage, by the way, exceptionally well organized.
I'm going to grab some food, and my looting fingers are feeling twitchy, so I'm going to grab some of those drops.
All right, go for it, man. If you need to take a break, go ahead. I hear that noise? That's lead right there. That's lead. That's the good lead stuff. I'm trying to cut it up nice and high here so that we can build some frames, and then we'll get up high and we'll cut off the top of it. Now this part takes a lot longer very early in the game because of course you haven't leveled up. Oh wait, I did level up. Hold on. Haven't leveled up that much. Let's see. Let's see. Miner 69er again. Yep. Taking it. Not enough points for that though. Screw it. This makes me dig faster. That's what Miner 69er, that perk does. Makes me dig faster, and I like to dig faster. That means I can build this base quicker. Get it done faster. So there you go. Let's see. Now again, if you are new to my stream, and I say this a whole lot, but people still ask me anyway. My name is Kismet. You can go ahead and just use my name in chat. I use this thing called Better TTV. If you are a streamer, I suggest to try it out. It's amazing. It works really, really good. If somebody says my name in chat, like Kismet, if they type the word Kismet or Kiz, K-I-S, it'll highlight in red. It'll attach itself to the top of my chat. Like a hole right there. It'll attach itself to the top of my chat so I don't miss your comment or question. If I miss it for whatever reason, throw it in there again. Don't mind at all. Don't mind at all. All right, now we're looking good. Well, this is where we come in. This is where our tunnel in is. Step that back a little bit. Cannot get up there. I'm blocking the ability to get down right now, guys. All right. Now what we need to do is we need to raise this up a little bit. I need some more wood frames. Now what we've done here, as you can see, we're starting to step ourselves up, up, up. Now the cool thing about stone as opposed to sand is that you can basically cut it out and you don't have to put a whole lot of supports. Let's say right about this level. All right, guys, I can put stairs on this side, so if you come this way, you're gonna run into those stairs. If you go around the other way, the north side, and then back around, then you can get through and get up here at this level. I'm gonna start to overcut it. So what I'm gonna start to do is to try to cut off the top of it now. Now we've cut it around, all the way around the thing. I'm gonna try to cut directly that way, or shovel that way, if it lets me. Sometimes it acts a little funny. See that stuff? There we go. Now let me keep going this way so I can keep putting these frames down. Now I'll cut around the outside a little bit more. Like that. Like that. What? Gonzo Hawkmaw, thank you so much for a drop. Wow, look at that. Bada boom. Holy moly. Wow, bro. Let's see. Gonzo Hawk says, as an up-and-coming streamer, you are incredibly encouraging and motivating kids. By far, one of the best attitudes I've seen on Twitch. You're going to be partnered in no time, pimp. Stay beautiful. Thank you, Gonzo. Thank you, Gonzo, for that. Awesome, awesome. I'm definitely putting that in my nice things that people say. I'm definitely putting that in there. Appreciate it. G. Carter says, so I'm streaming. Had a good start, but it's been a week now since I've streamed. Another issue, I'm getting married on Saturday. I feel lazy about it. I have everything set up. Almost feels like a chore. Yes. You got to love it, bro. You got to love it. If it feels like a chore, if you don't get up every day like I do and say, man, what can I do to make my stream better? Man, I can't wait to stream tonight. Then you're going to have trouble motivating yourself. You're going to have trouble motivating yourself and wanting to do it. Now, if you're doing it for the money, I can tell you, as someone who's worked in another business for a very long time in graphic design, I'm making nothing. I've been doing it for 3 years. I only put it all back in there. Now, is the business sustaining itself? Am I sustaining myself as a streamer now? Yes, just barely. Just barely. Now, I don't take any money. That means that I can pay my internet bill every month. Can I do that? Yes. How much is my internet bill? About $100. That's all I can pay. That's all I can do. Now, can I eventually expand it to even more? Yes, I can. I can. If I become a partner streamer, if I get sponsors, that kind of stuff. But don't start it for that reason. Don't start it for the reason that you're going to get tons and tons of money. Because unless you have a miracle overnight success for whatever reason, it could be 3 months, 6 months.
Do you still ignits on you, Kisado?
I do. I have some forged steel, yep.
My picks is broken. Do you want to just put it up on the rock? Or...
No, I'm going to make a storage box and you guys can grab it.
Alright, sweet.
Take about another 10. Oh, I got a whole bunch. Just realized I got 7 of them on me. That's funny. Let's put it over. Let's put it up here. Because I don't want it to hold up. Actually, that's going to be in my way. Let's put it back over here. Jay, you run toward me and I'll run toward you so I can get past you. Here's, you don't want it to attach itself to that thing, because when it comes down, it's going to pull the box down. You don't want it to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut out a little corner here for the box. There we go. There you go. Ton in there. Oh. I don't know why you can't get in that box. It was totally unlocked.
Yeah, I think your server might be bugging out again.
I know, it might have been a server bug. Yeah, it was causing that thing to be locked. I do that all the time. I do that all the time, my poor members. Let's see, wood frames. Bam. So yeah, so that's a bit of my story here. I do sometimes just chat it up a bit while I am building stuff, obviously. Again, this is the person you're going to meet when you meet me at TwitchCon. I'll look a lot older. I'll be a bit goofy. I'll be a bit silly. That's who I am. I like who I am. I don't need to answer to nobody. I answer to no one. I've been through it all. I've been back from the brink. Me and the Reaper, like this. Like that, bro. I was almost there. I've almost died up more than a few times in my life. And I can go to sleep tonight, not wake up tomorrow, so I'm not worried about all that other BS in life. I'm going to not worry about it. I don't need to. I don't need to worry about it. The thing I need to worry about, doing what I love to do every day, inspiring other people to do the same, and that's it. Of course, worrying about the wife and kids, too. Eventually, it would be nice if I actually could support myself as a streamer. If my wife could say, okay, I understand about this whole streaming thing. You can actually turn that into a career, right? You can turn that into a career. Now, my wife doesn't understand. She's not a gamer. She's not part of the game thing. No, though she has played games with me before. She's one of those people, the ultra casual gamer, which literally takes 5 years for her to get to level 20. Because she's also taking care of my kids. She's also doing a whole bunch of stuff, right? She's busy. She got other things to do. This is not her pastime, by the way. Her pastime, watching TV. She loves, like, all of those, you know, TV shows where they're like, what is it, like American Idol and all of those kind of things. TV is her passion. TV and quilting and taking care of the kids and all those other things. She's also an artist as well, graphic designer, bachelor degree in graphic design. Bachelor degree in graphic design. She also has other passions in her life. This is not her passion. And that's okay. That's okay. If other people don't like doing what you like, that's okay. Give them the freedom to like what they like. You don't have to like the same music as me for us to hang out and have a good time. You don't have to like the same games I play. That's okay. You don't have to play the same way I'm playing. They're your games. You can play them however you want. But there you go. You got to find that middle ground. Find that middle ground with peeps. And then things are much better. I tell you. They really are. English says going to bed. Good night, English. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you, Gonzo, again, bro. Thank you so much for that. Let me grab that before I forget. Let me grab that. Keep at it, Gonzo. Keep at it, bro. If this is your passion, and same thing to you, G. Curtis. If you're having trouble getting motivated, if you're taking care of your IRL stuff, take care of your IRL stuff first. You're getting married and all that stuff, bro. Keep doing your IRL, because your IRL, when your IRL is like balanced out, when you have it balanced out, right? Then you can play more games. You don't have to be struggling all the time for looking for time to games, looking for time to do it, because you'll feel better as a person that, hey, I'm getting married, I got everything squared away, that kind of stuff, right? You'll get all that stuff squared away, you feel better. Now, in my case, I had a lot of real life problems. I actually used the stream as a way of recovering it, as a reason to get up every day, as a reason to get up. Your guys' encouragement and the fact that I love doing it. That's the reason why I got up every day. That's the reason why I'm not stuck in the bed right now. Why I can go out and mow my lawn now. And you're like, well, what's the big deal, Kismet? I can mow my lawn all day long. Well, when I started, I can only do a couple rows. Then I had to lay down. I had to take breaks. It's very difficult to mow the lawn when you're just dizzy all the time. It's very, very difficult. It's still difficult because the dizziness will never go away. It'll never be gone. I'll never not wake up in the morning and at least be not what I call, you know, 1 or a 2 dizzy, right? There's like a level of how dizzy you are. That'll never happen. I'll never not be dizzy. And I've seen specialists and I've seen it. I know the first thing that people say is, hey, you should do this and you should do that. And I appreciate that greatly. But I've been there. I've done that for 2 years. 2 years. My entire, all that fortune I told you about that I had and I saved and I used it on doctors just to not die. And they find out a lot of things. I have an inner ear issue. I have also some hearing loss, right? That causes that dizziness. That causes that sleep apnea as well. So, I just keep doing what I got to do. Like a lot of you out there. I know a lot of people in my stream have a lot of issues as well. They have a lot of problems that they're trying to solve in their life, right? So just keep at it. I mean, that's all you can do, really, anyway. I mean, it's depressing. It sucks. It's a bummer. But that don't solve it. Being depressed about it doesn't solve the problem. What solves the problem is just going out there and saying, you know what? Today, I'm going to go a little easy on that soda. Today, I think I'll swing by the gym. Maybe my friend might want to go with me. Call your friend up. Say, you know what? I need some motivation. I need someone to go with me to the gym. If they're a good friend and they got the time, hopefully they go with you. Or even better, call your friend up and say, hey, let's go for a walk. Walk 7 minutes that way and 7 minutes back. That's what I've done. I lost 10 pounds just doing that. Just walking A couple times a day. Take a break. When you're at work, you got a 15-minute break, right? Don't stand and chat with somebody in there. Chat with them on the road. Go walk. Go walk. If any of you do that, I want you to come back in and let me know. When you're at work, when the person you normally talk to in the chat room or in the break room, say, yo, you know what? I want to work on my health a little bit. You mind walking with me? I'm going to walk 7 minutes that way and 7 minutes. Now, make sure you're in a safe area. But walk 7 minutes that way and 7 minutes back. That's 14 minutes. Leaves you 1 more minute of break to do whatever you need to do. Or walk 3 minutes that way and 3 minutes back. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you do. All right. Nice job, guys. Let's undercut this baby. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and pull up all the frames. Now the reason why I'm pulling up the frames is because I don't want it to support it. The frames will support the walls and it won't come down. I suggest to cut it in the back first and then we can make a break for the tunnel. Yeah, I just want to crouch and do it at the very bottom level. All right, so what we're doing here, as you can see, we're undercutting. Now we've got the whole block done, and we're going to undercut it right now. So did I miss anybody? Let me just make sure to throw out some more names here. Mr. Fufu, Gurf number 5, James Studios FR. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer. It's going to show up here in just a minute. Crushing that follow button. There it is. Crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Look at that, with fire. Fire. And you're like, Kismet, who does those awesome 3D graphics for you? This guy. This guy's the one who does them. There you go. Gotta skate. Have a dope stream, kids. See ya, Gonzo. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Kismet, when you were at your lowest point, when did you say to yourself, enough is enough, I got to change? When I had seen 11 doctors and I saw my bank account has run out. My dad also passed away many years ago, about 3 or 4 years ago. And the way he passed away was he got stuck in the bed and he never got out of that bed again. He was like in his 80s. He was in his 80s. I think he was 84. 84, he got stuck in the bed, became so weak he couldn't get out of the bed, and then he stayed there until he passed away. And I said, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I'm not going out that way. I'm not going, because that's where I was. That's where I was. I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't do anything. I just sit here for 30 minutes, and then I got to think, I've been on the computer my whole life. Since I was like 7 years old. 40 years. 40 years. Yes, I'm 47. That's right. I am older. It's okay. Love what you do no matter what your age is. Love what you do no matter what your age. Don't let nobody come in and put you down and say, oh, you're old or whatever. Screw those people. They don't care about you. Their feedback doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because they don't care about you. If they cared about you, they come in and say, Kismet, I like your stream, but this would make it awesome. That's somebody who cares about you. That's somebody who's got some respect for you, right? Somebody who has a little ounce of respect for you, right? So, yeah. When I was at my lowest point, I was highly depressed. I lost my job. I lost my income. Now, my wife has not had to work for 10 years. For 10 years, she took care of my kids, which is a lot of work, by the way. I'm talking about going out and working as opposed to working exceptionally hard at home with the kids. You moms out there and stay-at-home dads know what I'm talking about. Kids are exhausting. That's why I have all this white hair over here. Is this white hair coming in? That's why I got that. Those kids. Those kids. Watch out. It may fall early, by the way, just to let you know. So, yeah. I'm sidetracked. Sidetracked there. Sorry, I had to focus there for a second. So, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, at my lowest point, I said, you know what? I don't want to get stuck in that bed. I can see it in my mind. I'm a very great visualizer. I can visualize stuff in color. I can see it in my mind. That's where the rest of my life is going to be spent. At my age, 45, right? I was going to be stuck in the bed for the rest of my life until I died. I was going to wither away. That was it. That's what I could see in my mind. Boy, does that motivate you, right? These doctors were not solving the problem. Despite seeing 11 doctors, despite spending every bit of my fortune. Oh, there it goes. It's awesome every time. Look, there it goes, everybody. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to get under it. Ah! Look out. Look out. Falling rocks. Falling rocks. Bam. Look at that. See how nice that was? Look, we cut that whole entire thing out just by cutting it on the outside. Cutting off the top and then cutting underneath. Comes right down. Comes right down. Look at that. Pick up all the sweet iron, though. Pick up all this loose iron just laying around. Bammo. Come here, you little bugger. Come here, you little bits of
A
greatness.
lot of those drops look like they're underground.
Where are they?
All the airdrops. And then we clear all this loose stuff, and we'll build ourselves a base. There you go. I just saved you hours of your life right there. Saved you hours of your life with a great Kismet tip on how to cut out a big base underground. Now, make sure you're doing it in the stone. If this was sand, by the way,
Of the base.
the whole thing's coming down.
Okay.
Make sure to cut it off the top first and not the bottom. So yeah, depressed,
I'll be passing by.
in the bed, stuck there. Can't play with my team. Can't sit at the computer. Can't do graphic design, which is the great love of my life, work-wise. There it goes. Cool. The great love of my life. Now, I've had 2 great things that I love to do. Well, really 3, if you think about it. There's one, which I've loved graphic design since I was a little kid. I've loved it. I've reached the top tier. I've done everything you could do. I crushed it. So, I'm not so sad that I can't do it all day, every day. Now, could I do it now? Maybe. But would I be great at it like I was? Probably not. Because I would have to say, sorry, I'm not feeling well today. I can't work on your project. Right? That's not going to work. I'm not that type of person. I can't, if I can't follow up and be on time every time and deliver those results, then I would rather not be a marginal graphic designer. Right? That's who I was before. I would be on time, deliver it, follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up. All 5 rules of being a great business person is follow up. Follow up all the time. Look at this goodness right here. Oh, look at this goodness. Give me that. Give me that goodness. Right there. Now that is an epic start to our base. That is an epic start to our base right there, party people. I'm going to start putting some blocks down. Bam. I'm going to go ahead and create a subfloor while we're chatting here. It's nighttime. Nighttime is the right time to build a base. And screw up. Like that. I screwed that up. Screwed the pooch. So yeah, that's when I got to my lowest point when I realized that these doctors could not do anything for me. That I'd basically wasted like a year plus of my time. Because, you know, like you go to the doctor, you think the doctor's going to give you something that's going to fix your problem, right? And I went to physical therapy. And I've had CAT scans where I actually got stuck in the CAT scan machine. The power went out. And you're like, Kismet, no way. You're lying. It went out, bro. It went out while I was stuck in that thing. I was stuck in that thing going, go to your happy place, Kismet. Happy place. You're in Hawaii. You're on the beach. You're just chilling out. I'm like, get me out of this machine or everybody in this room is going to die. That's the way I was stuck in that machine. Then they had to do the whole thing again, which sucked. And then I went to these useless doctors. My insurance company sending me these other useless doctors who are just scam artists, who are just in the pockets of the insurance company.
Should I start pulling all the iron and clay out the forge then?
Who I go to and I say, yeah, let's go ahead and start it coming out of there. Who I go to and I say, look, I have this problem, right? I have sleep apnea. I have vertigo. It's confirmed. I've been to all these doctors, da-da-da-da-da. And then they say, okay, we're going to help you. We're going to do right by you, right? We're going to send you over here. We're going to do all this stuff. You know what happened in the end? They didn't do any of that stuff. Bunch of liars. Bunch of liars. They didn't do any of that. They didn't do any of that. They did not help me at all. Wasted my time, wasted my money. And I also drove really far, which is not good for me because that is very dangerous for me to drive really far, especially at that time where I had a difficulty driving long distances. And I pushed myself to do it. I would watch just the license plate of the person before. I try not to watch. Even doing that's not good. I try not to watch the side, right? I just try to watch the bumper because my wife's off working, right? Somebody got to support the dream here, right? So I could not do that. I could not do that very long. If I got up in the morning and I laid down for a little bit and I was kind of ready to go, then I kind of prep myself. I kind of prep myself to drive a little bit extra, right? Then I could do okay. But it was still very difficult. It was still very difficult. So doctor fail. Now I had two doctors that were decent. One who is a neurologist who helped me with my sleep apnea, got me my mandible device. We tried out the thing that goes over your face, which I feel like I'm suffocating because I have a big overbite. When you meet me in real life, by the way, I have a pretty big overbite. Also, I drink lots of soda, so my teeth aren't white as can be, right? Sorry, that's who I am, right? I'd love to get that thing where, you know, it whitens your teeth. That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing. See, I just tell the truth. I just tell the truth of who I am. I don't try to pretend to be somebody else. It's a waste of time. People are going to find out who you are anyway, eventually. Especially somebody you're going to date or whatever. They're going to find out who you are. They're going to find out who you are. Just be who you are. Just be funny. The ladies love a funny guy. A guy who's going to be there, going to treat them right every single time. Not just on a Thursday, right? Who's going to be there and support him. Now, they also like the bad boy. Not going to lie. They do like the bad boy. I don't know why. They treat him like crap. Do him wrong every time. They do. They do. Hey, such as people. People like different things. There is no one universal thing for everybody. There isn't. There is no universal thing for everybody. So there we go. I need some more cobblestone. Back to the base. I also need some signs here. Can I make some signs? I'm going to put this... Which way is back to the base? This is trader. So I'm going to put that there just so I know which way, which direction is trader and which direction is back to the base. All right, back to the base I go. I'm going to get some cobblestone. I'm going to get the forges. We're going to make some forges. We're going to bring the workbench down here. I'm going to show you how to dismantle the whole entire thing. Take the workbench, take all the forges, take all that stuff, and bring it down here so that we'll have it away from the base so the screamers won't constantly show up at our base. And it's really aggravating when they do that. It is really annoying when they're constantly at your base all the time. So yeah, that's when I said enough is enough. My doctor came to me, and this is one of those defining moments in your life. My doctor came to me and said, Kismet, obviously used my real name. I don't even go by my real name. Most people call me Kismet in real life too, by the way. More people call me Kismet in real life than anywhere else. Godsponge! Success! Says Godsponge, dropping that big bada boom! Thank you so much for that big bada boom, setting that dragon chalice on fire! Fire! So I decided, when my doctor told me that, I said, you know what? I don't need to keep chasing this dream. This dream that the doctors are going to magically make it fix. Now, I was going to go to a place. They have a really great place here in Tennessee. They have a really amazing place here that can probably work on my problem. But my doctor and a few other doctors said, you know what? They're probably not going to fix your problem. They're probably not going to fix it. You're going to go spend thousands of dollars over there, and it's never going to be solved. So then what do you do when you get that diagnosis? That is never going to go away. That just a year ago before, you were perfectly fine. You were okay. You weren't dizzy. You didn't have this problem where you couldn't sleep, that kind of thing. What do you do? What do you do? Two choices. And when your life comes from all these choices you've had before, and your life comes down to two choices, get healthy or die. That's where whoa, man, that makes me emotional. Just, whew, sometimes I get emotional. I'm getting older. It's harder to hold it back. When you get to that point in your life, it's not easy. It's not easy. When you say, these are my choices, right? Keep that iron in the forge, people. You got to make those tough choices, right? Oh, wait. Oh, I don't want to try and take the iron out. That's funny. I almost put iron back in the forge when I just realized you guys are taking it out. My bad. Sorry. My bad. That's my bad, everybody. That's my bad. That's funny. That's funny stuff. So I'm so used to putting stuff in the forge that I always like to keep it going. But now we got to take it out. It's taking about an hour to get it out of there. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. Oh, we got some more pickaxes. Nice. Nice. Now we need to make some more forges. That's what we need to do. But I need to offload some of the stuff I have on me. Let's go up here. Let's offload some of this rock we've got. All this clay. More stone. Destroyed stone. Let's just scrap that. Let's see. Sand. Let's just go ahead and put our fibers. Most of our wood in there. Forge items over here. Raw iron is a forge item. You put it in the forge item, you melt it down. You can make it into black iron as well, which is awesome. So yeah, that's what it is. Let's see. With the sleeping issue, Banless swears by this, but apparently putting baking soda on your bed, kind of grind it in and leave it until you go to bed. It will cure a sleeping issue. Ask Banless, he knows about what I'm talking about. Yeah, I've actually seen that on his stream where he was talking about that. I am going to get around to doing that. I do have one of those. I also have bad allergies, like I get sinus infections and things like that. I have a one of those, what do you call it? Those things you put over your bed. Allergy. Those allergy covers over it, a really expensive one. I bought it for my pillow and everything else. That really helps, by the way, too. I also got rid of carpet. Got rid of all the carpet in my house. I spent some of my retirement on that. I pulled it all out, even though it cost me a ton of cash to pull it out early. I pulled it out because I was not going to survive. I didn't have a job. I couldn't survive, right? My wife only had a part-time job, and then she got 2 jobs to support us for a while. Now she's down to 1 job again, which is great. But I had to do what I had to do. So I had to remove the carpet to help with my sinuses, to help with that. It helped a lot. I hate carpeting. I don't want any more carpeting ever. Get rid of it. But that carpeting was really old. I mean, if it was brand new carpeting, I'm sure it would be amazing, but it was in the house when we moved here. So I got rid of it, and it helped a lot. I also got one of those things that filters the air in here, right? That cuts down on dust and pollutions and all that stuff. That works great, too. As well as I use that mandible device to help me sleep at night as well. But I'm getting into like a regular schedule now. Regular schedule also helps a lot. I stay up. I will help my kids here in a couple hours. I will take them over to their Girl Scouts. I'll sleep for about 3-4 hours or so, maybe as long as 5 hours if I go to sleep quickly. Then I would go ahead, which is only about an hour worth for me, by the way. If I sleep for about 5 to 8 hours, it's right about an hour's in true sleep time, right? Because I wake up every other minute and that kind of stuff, or I'll wake up and I go to sleep and wake up. Subconsciously, that's what happens. I've had multiple sleep tests where they put all the electrodes on you and all of that stuff and test how well you sleep. And I sleep very poorly. Very poorly, but again, my other option, just stay in bed all day. Wither away and die. Now, believe me, that's going to wipe all that other stuff away in your life. It really is.
I am back.
There you go. I'm off for the day, says Jazz Sands. Take it easy, Jazz Sands. Thank you so much. So again, hopefully I can inspire a little bit. You don't have to feel bad for me. I'm feeling much better. I'm feeling much better. I appreciate everybody who came in the stream and said, Kismet, I believe in you, bro. Let me hit that follow button. Because I think that's what people do when they hit that follow button. When they hit the follow button, they say, I believe in you, bro. I like what you're doing. I like what you're doing on stream. I like the stories you say. I like a little bit of inspiration in my day. If you do like that, hit the follow button. It's up to you. Go for it. Go for it. It's up to you. We have a lot of that up in here. We're also playing some games. Now, when I'm doing stuff like...
Air logging in.
There we go. Speaking of awesome people who hit that follow button, Double Two Dogs went in and said, Kismet, I love what you do. Dropping that Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. Let's show some love in the chat, everybody. So there we go. So I work at it every day. KW says, Kismet, thanks for sharing your story. And yeah, when I visit the doctor, I feel rushed, and they can't wait to send me to the pharmacy. I know, right? Now, here's a little warning about pharmacies. Now, I don't know your doctor. I don't know anything. But I'm going to tell you my story, another story, while I'm working on something in just a second. Let me get this going first. We're just base building right now, everybody. We're just base building. We're keeping those bases going, right? We are having the most phenomenal start ever in 7 Days to Die. We're on day 11. Our base is already set up. We've already built our subterranean base and cut it out. We're moving our forges down there. I've already built the Kismet Killbox across the way. There it is, right there. See that thing right here? Right there. Now you're like, Kismet, wouldn't it be awesome if you went the extra mile and said, put a cool 3D arrow that spins around that's totally transparent in the chat and then pointed it out right here? Wouldn't that be cool? Because, you know, when I'm watching other people stream, they don't go that much far beyond. They don't go above and beyond in their stream and show me cool stuff like that. They just say, it's over there, and then I didn't see it. I missed it. I've been in other people's streams where they're explaining stuff, and I missed everything they said because they went so fast. Because they didn't take an extra second to say, it's right there. It's right over there, right? That's why I love my little red arrow. Red arrow hype in the chat, everybody, for those who hang around my stream a lot. Who hang around my stream a lot, they know about the Kismet red arrow there. Again, I see other people's streams. I try to improve upon it. You know what? If you're a streamer, watch my stream and improve upon my stream. Make your stream even better. Make your stream even better than the next guy. And try to bring some other streamers up with you, too. Try to bring them up with you, too. Try to lift them up. You don't need to knock them down. You don't need to knock them on here. On Twitch, it's a really amazing community. Everybody is wonderful here. We really do work together as streamers. I literally know hundreds and hundreds of other streamers. I am well networked here on Twitch. But I don't do it just to try to get something from people, though. You've got to, like, do it because you love it. And people, it'll rub off on people. People will know. People aren't, I don't go to Banish and say, Banish, hey, you need to host me every single night, right? That's not nice. That's not cool. That's not a cool thing to do. Though he would if I asked him, by the way. And he has hosted me before, and he's like, Kismet, you know what? You could just host me, and I could host you. And I'm like, that's okay, bro. That's okay. Spread the love around, bro. Spread it around. That is the whole purpose of the Kismet Love Train, is to send it out and keep that going around to other streamers, right? And he has hosted me before, and I do appreciate it greatly. I did have one of the greatest streams ever when he did host me last time. I do appreciate it. But he doesn't have to. That's the whole thing. Don't hold people to that. Don't say, well, the condition of our friendship is if you host me or if you send people to my channel. I don't set conditions on friendships. I don't set conditions. I don't put stuff and things above people. Oh, I just saw it finally in the storage box. Wow, that was a long time between I just saw it, right? That was a long time. Remember when they said there was something in there for Kismet? I missed it.
So what was it?
I love it when a plan comes together. Right here, look at this. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? I got the cigar. I got this cigar from, if you've never seen the A-Team, it's one of my favorites. Let me play some A-Team up in here. Let's do it. I love it when a plan comes together. Nothing greater than it's a little bit of A-Team action. Haha, Samson got one too. That's awesome.
That's right, I do.
Where'd you get one? Where'd you find those?
They drop off Cowboys most often.
Yeah, I was killing them the other day, and every time I would kill them, I said, I love it when a plan comes together, but they weren't dropping nothing. Nice job. All right, that's awesome. I just do it so I can play the A-Team theme. There you go. Elder Tiger, what's up, man? What's up? Where did that go? Where did that go? I was going to grab that out of the chat. Let me go back and grab that out of the chat. There we go. Good morning, Kismet Army, says Sick Gaming and more. Good morning to you, bro. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Now, again, I'm going to say it a whole bunch of times in the chat because I have a whole bunch of new people coming in, and I like to cater a bit to my new peeps in the channel. I hope you don't mind if I repeat myself. I do sometimes because there's new peeps. There's new peeps in the chat. They haven't figured it out yet. They haven't figured out that I love to interact in the stream. They're just like, this guy's another streamer. He's a fairly big streamer. He's got 100 people in his channel. I'm never going to be able to talk with this guy. He's never going to look at his chat. I'm easy to communicate with. Here's my name right here. Kismet. Easy to spell. It means destiny or fate. It's a Turkish word. I got it because I'm always about 2 minutes ahead. I'm about 2 minutes ahead. I'm already in the future. So just go ahead and put my name, Kiz or Kismet, in the chat. It'll highlight in red, right in my chat. It'll attach itself right to the top of my chat. If I get focused, if I'm doing something else, if I'm busy, you know, running and managing everybody, doing that kind of stuff, or even if I'm just telling a story and I'm just goofing off.
Is it safe to put these spikes on the west side of the kill box now?
Yes, go ahead. No matter what I'm doing, it will attach itself to the top of that chat. I will get back to it. For whatever reason, if I go on, if I miss it for whatever reason, throw it in there again. It's okay. It's okay. I don't consider it spam at all. You're just trying to reach me. You're just trying to communicate with me. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Sometimes you go into someone's chat and you're like so excited to be there and you want to interact with them. You want to chat with them, right? Because that's what's so amazing about Twitch. Honestly, if there was no chat, if it was just you watching me play games, I wouldn't be a streamer. I wouldn't be one, because where's the fun? Where's the fun? The whole point is us talking about stuff and interacting and all of that stuff. That's what's so fun about it. That's why I love chat. Chat's amazing. Chat's amazing. And you guys are amazing for hanging out in my chat. Thanks for hanging out in there and just talking with each other and doing all that kind of fun stuff that you guys do every day, all day. You guys do amazing. Amazing job. So there we go. Future Kismet. There you go, Elder Tiger. There you go, bro. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. I appreciate everybody who hangs out in the stream. Appreciate everybody who hits that follow button. If you really enjoyed the stream, some people are like, Kismet, I want to show you that love. Boom, donate button. Or currently, all donations, by the way, going to my mods. Going to my mods to get them to TwitchCon. Now, I'm going to TwitchCon. I'll be there 2017, Long Beach, California. If you are there, look for me. I'll be around. I'm totally approachable. Sometimes I act a little shy. I act a little goofy. Again, I look much older in real life. Just so you know. Just so you know. I'm a little goofy, got a bit of an overbite, but I don't bite much. I don't bite much. So there you go. I'm very approachable. I do not think myself above other people, ever. Never. When you set yourself above other people, you instantly become below them. That's the way I think. So there you go. At least that's the way I think. Again, they're your life choices. They're all on you. Don't blame me. You make some good choices, hopefully. Make some good choices. It's your life. You do it however you want. And it's your games. You play them however you want. Don't let people tell you how to play your games. You play them however. There we go. There we go. Bam. Look at Machinist checking that loot. Holy mackerel. Look at all those Kiz Caps you got, Machinist. The machine has got, wow, he's got 33,000 Kiz Caps. Man, you're rocking those Kiz Caps. Rocking them. Rocking those Kiz Caps. So yeah, let's keep going. Now I have another story for you to tell you here in just a minute after I figure out what I'm doing. Forges. That's what I'm doing. I'm making bellows. Bellows, bellows, bellows. Now, we're in the next stage of our playthrough here, where we start now to do our subterranean base and also our farm. Now, let me go ahead and do the quick tour first before we move into the next part. So here's a quick tour of the base. Actually, hold on. Hold on. I got to do a cut. Hold on. I got to do a YouTube cut. For those watching this on YouTube, I do upload all of my streams up onto YouTube. So you guys can watch them there. I know people love to watch them there. Some people love to watch them on replay here on Twitch. Feel free. Watch them wherever you like. Of course, if you watch them on YouTube, they are monetized, so I will get that extra penny. I make like $2. I make like $2, and all that hard work I do on YouTube, I make literally like dollar bills. Dollar bills. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this cut. Go ahead and make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll be right back. You definitely want to watch the next part. I'm about to do a tour of the whole base.